Now Shead will try. That's a three. And Trey King pulls down the rebound.
Every shot taken to...
And Sharp. That's off the mark. But Francis the rebound. And a kick out. Shead pull up from the elbow and it'll go. Jamal Shead, player of the year in the Big 12. We have pick. Roberts setting the screen, and now Shead with Gilbert on him. Shead pull up. That missed everything. Loose ball looked to be off of Momcilovic, and it was. Pryor into the paint. Kick out. Shead had it blocked by Lipsy. Shead gets it back. And now Dunn. Dunn into the paint. Couple of ball fakes. Kicks it out. Shot clock's winding down. Shead. And Lipsy collects it. Good defense. Iowa State with the lead by a point. Shead hesitates. Flips it up. Wouldn't fall. Rebound for Trey King. These teams met twice during the regular. Gilbert's all over him. Shot clock winding down. Shead got to fire it up. And that missed everything. It's a shot clock violation. King missed. Houston into the front court. Cougars haven't lost since February 3rd at Kansas. They've won 11 in a row. Offensive rebound. Roberts wide open. Shead, and he makes them pay.
I have a feeling, John, we're going to see Jamal.
And Houston within 3. Shead hesitates, gets into the paint, and it blocked. Cedric Lott can't make the layup, and now a push-up.
And you take it into traffic against this defense.
Well, these defenses are both very physical. Shead, acrobatic shot, and an air ball. He wanted a foul call. Shead going to work on Trey King from way downtown. That wouldn't fall. Rebound to Keyshawn Gilbert. Cycling Jones. Instead, they turned it over. Pryor. Shead will try and hit.
And Iowa State's done it for 3 games, John.
Shead off the glass. That wouldn't fall. Rebound Curtis Jones. What about Houston's defense? The #1 team in the country, the top defensive team. Shead fires it up, and that one won't fall. But those who may not be that familiar with...
TJ said, look, if you don't come back and do what we ask, just stay home over Christmas break. Came back, and he was a new man.
Shead can't hit. Momcilovic has it, and it is all advantage. Shead fires. That wouldn't fall. He's had a tough day. 3 for 17 for the first team All-American.
Es buena noticia. Ya Juan Roberts se lo van a llevar a la enfermería. En todas estas duelas hay forma de sacarle una placa a los jugadores o alguna resonancia en la G-League. Próximamente la WNBA, que por cierto es una muy buena noticia, pero ya estemos en básquetbol femenil. Aquí Jamal Shead se levanta, dispara y consigue la oportunidad de seguir haciendo más unidades. Viene de 3 Shead. ¡Ajá! Se levanta y consigue Milik Wilson. Te está diciendo cuántos segundos te quedan para hacer la jugada. Shead entra, un disparo muy incómodo, no lo alcanza a hacer y Lamar Washington quiere poner velocidad. Son los Red Hawks de la Universidad de Miami en Ohio, que no tienen nada que ver con la Universidad de Miami en la Florida. 32-29, 3 de distancia. Shead, media vuelta y es un airball. LJ Pryor a Jamal Shead, que no ha sido un gran protagonista, pero bueno, Francis dando la rotación. Jamal Shead a unos cuantos segundos de que termine el reloj de disparo. Shead se levanta y consigue el de 3, por si fuera poco.
Uno podría pensar que falta mucho, pero tú simplemente 3 ofensivas de 30 segundos, pues prácticamente le vas a a quemar minuto y medio.
Halfway through the first half, 16-2. Jamal Shead off the mark. Working on Wilson. Good dig by Juwan Roberts, turned it over. And here's Jamal Shead, and the player of the year has his first two. The bench wanted a dunk. He'll take a look.
Listen, I want to win a national championship this year, but it's not for me, it's for that guy. I want to win one for my head coach.
That typifies their relationship. I mean, it is as good as he slows things down. Such a floor general. Takes it himself. No offensive rebound. Roberts. A halftime lead. 5 on the shot clock. Shead. Short on the three. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. Back to Shead. Good shot fake. 2-pointer. Good for Jamal Shead. He ended with a mismatch off of the Francis. And now a three for Shead. Off the mark. Every time he's asked, the two best hires I ever made were Kellen Sampson and Lawrence Sampson. Shead for three. Blocked by Uday. Now Shead with 3 to shoot. He does, and he cans it.
Clock winding down, contested, and shoots the air ball.
Great D by Shead.
Shead flips it up and in, and Houston takes the lead.
He's a lefty, and they love going to him early because he's a foul magnet.
Toss to Sharp, kick to Shead, corner three, got it! #1 team of the country, the Houston Cougars, at home. Houston has secured the 1 seed in the Big 12 tournament. Shead a little short on that shot.
As importantly, John, like a conductor at Symphony Hall.
Shead inside, a little bit strong, was contested. Wanted a foul from Brett Smith. Pryor, the Baylor transfer, looking for space. Gets it to Shead. Pulls up a little bit short. That one's tipped out of bounds, or tipped to the side. And Adams inside, lost the handle. Here's Shead. Shead bursting up ahead, shot blocked. Sharp. The spread stays like this. Does Bill Self think about just kind of pulling the ripcord on McCullough and saying, get some rest, and we'll see you in Kansas City?
Yeah, I think so in the second half. Like you said, we'll see.
For Javier Francis.
Goodbye.
Shead. And one. Shead inside. And no call as he went down hard. Harris. Inside Shead. And 2 more for Jamal Shead, who's got a dozen.
This game one last time in here.
Roberts gets the offensive rebound. Shead. And Timberlake pulls down the board. Bake spinning, lost the handle. Shead, step back. Eventually Kansas
to finish up and high off the glass.
Good start for Skywalker. Graduate student out of Stanford. Shead cannot put it in. But there is Emmanuel Sharp as once again they force the turnover. Here come the Cougars. L.J. Cryer had it tipped. And now Jamal Shead. Oh, great pump fake. Left it short, though. Second try is up and in.
A great initial move.
Taking on UCF. Great to have you with us. Defense stretches out. Langford and that trap. Out there with Omar Payne. Shead with the floater inside. It comes off.
Seeing a bit of those short closeouts from the Houston Cougars, but like anything, any game plan, you always got to be ready to adjust.
Shead just calmly gets to his spot and scores.
UCF is playing with a little more toughness and a little more force. Houston's got to be the team they've been all season long.
Jamal Shead can't hit. Sellers. So far, Houston, BJ, 0 for 7 shooting the three-point shot. Oh, what a take by Shead. Just nasty off the glass.
Just a great change of direction might be retained as Houston possession.
You heard there, the crowd realized it as they watched it on the big screen. Sweeping shot in the lane, and I think because of that missed call, they don't get a call right there for Houston. This has been a fun matchup to watch. Diallo trying to guard Roberts. Sent out and shot just a little bit long. No, Diallo can't squeeze it. Houston has the basketball.
Well, 2 mistakes right there from UCF. Darius Johnson loses Jamal Shead, and then Ibrahim Diallo unable to secure the defensive rebound. Lucky to not have that turn into worse.
Here's the home run. Shead looking for the screen. Johnson stuck to him like glue. He backs off, though, and Shead will take advantage. Got to hit that shot on the road. They'll have it. Shead looking to Roberts. Instead, he'll take it himself. Jamal Shead for 3, and the Cougars lead.
Best at getting the shot they want late with less than 8 on the shot clock.
Shead will take the shot. Oh, it rattles in. The friendly roll on the road never hurt.
Just a little subtle game within the game move right there from Shead. Oh, great move.
Shead's move, not this time. When Houston is led at this point.
The ball screen between Jamal Roberts, Jamal Shead.
Jamal Shead wheeling and dealing. Now goes towards the bucket. Crash the boards, it's out of bounds. And they point towards Houston.
7 on the shot clock. Shead left alone. And he gets it to go.
Javian McCollum just ran away from Jamal Shead.
By Uzan. Now the Cougs have to get one up, and Shead does.
He is the silencer. Jamal Shead is
down. Shead. Up at 5 to shoot. Cougs got to go. Step back 3. Shead way off the mark, and it's tracked down by Suarez.
Now, I think people are too critical of Houston's offense, but they certainly are not that good. At some point, Oklahoma's going to have to get some stops.
Blocked by Suarez. Saved out of bounds, and here comes OU when you have a flamethrower like Cryer. Here's Shead for 3. Short on that. Rebound to Godwin. Working against Godwin. 8 on the shot clock. Shead hangs, doesn't hit. Damian Dunn got it back. It's blocked. Ake lost the handle. And Cryer. Shead. Blocked by Moore. And now Shead left alone. No good on the 3. Offensive rebound and the putback. Kelvin Sampson was quoted as saying, there's no more 17-1 in conference play anymore. It's pretty darn close to that. Ooh. Jamal Shead with the shot clock running down.
And he's
10 to shoot. Tried for the blow-by. Got it up, no whistle. Chance to make it a 1-possession ball game. Here's Shead. Off the window, no. Roberts tried to get it. Shead for the win. Got it. Jamal Shead plays the hero again.
Yeah, both of them offensively.
Jizzle James, the freshman, misses his first shot. Shead loses Day-Day Thomas, but can't get it to go. Skillings has the rebound. Deliver even more. Wilson is one of them. Another one is checked into the game. Is number 11, Damian Dunn. Jamil Reynolds pulls it away for the Bearcats. The guy, Chris, that has a 30-point game on his resume. He put 38 on Vanderbilt previous stop. There's Jamal Shead, who's put it on just about everybody. Victor Locken playing with a little more aggression.
Angle.
The bounce pass has got it at point-blank range, and Shead can't get it to go. Reed almost turned it over, and he in fact did. Shead gets him in the air and gets his shot blocked, and it'll stay on this end with the Cougars.
Jamal Shead. He's just everywhere.
Shot clock at 5 for Shead. Step back. Still can't find one. Newman makes it 1. Running his Skillings in his great series from Emmanuel Sharp out of Tampa, Florida. Here's Shead. Shead steps through. He still can't get one to go. Jamal might have said a bad word against Houston. So the ball hit the backboard first. So score is just as we left it. And Dago has a free throw. And now that's the last 17 consecutive shots. And since that point, he's made just 6 of his last 37 from behind the arc. And a strong move, and the drought is over as Jamal Shead. Here's Shead, shot clock inside 10. Shead, and there it is. All of those, it just wouldn't go, and then the tough one does over the big. Still fighting, trying to get a stop, down 13. Shot clock at 5. James put way into the air, but he couldn't finish the shot. And here comes Day-Day.
This is Ray J. Dennis, another one of their upperclassmen who's in this program for the first year. His 3rd collegiate stop with the Bears. Turn it over. And Shead is turned back. It's Misi with the minutes decreased as that freshman year went on, but such a big piece. All conference for Baylor last year. And now the #1 scorer for the Cougars. Shead right through the teeth of the deep. Misi, who got into some foul trouble in that game.
And he doesn't miss many shots either.
Shead, so crafty.
You see that little hesitation move? It's
massive one in the Big 12. Roberts, 5 to shoot. Shead lets it fly, not that time, and it's corralled by Shead getting the Cougars into their set as we come up on the 4-minute mark before halftime here in Waco. Shead right through the teeth of the defense. Misi clears. Bridges fires there. Baylor in that 3-way tie with Kansas and Texas Tech. 2 games back off the pace set by Houston. Shead going glass.
One thing about Houston, Spiro, and we're watching it right now in this possession, shots go up. They don't necessarily have to cleanly offensive rebound them, just slap it around.
Shead buries it 3.
Next 3 or 4 minutes, though. See what Baylor can do to chip away.
Houston, #2 team in the country. Shead trying to go glass, poked away. That's what they do. Roberts. Baylor has not led. They've been down by as many as 17. They've scored 5 quick points in a row. Shead, a little bit short, and a rebound underneath by Bridge.
To get an opportunity to pick that one up.
Shead looking for a seam. 5 to shoot. Gets square. He'll fire. Block Misi. And then Roberts coughs it up. And a chance at 3 for Houston. Money on the table. Jamal Shead delivers time and time. And so far, done bottled up by Bridges. They'll reset. Shead stops on a dime, gathers the floater. No. Oh, John Woo.
You just don't know when.
Shead gonna reset underneath Roberts. Double teamed. They leave Shead short.
Good work there by Nunn. Did you notice how? Let's see if there's hesitation with Houston.
Shead, 3 to shoot. Body's bumping, he comes up short. Is hounded by Shead. This is Bridges. Waltzes into the paint, he coughs it up. Ahead of the field, he Shead lays it up. Nunn got him from the back. 3 minutes left. One possession game. Boy, Baylor has been in a number of these games, haven't it, this year? Shead down the paint, lays up. He's missed 8 straight shots. That's a swipe by regulation. Shead.
Oh, small versus big.
This is the moment he lives for. He elevates. Too much. 25 seconds.
Akers as well.
Hassan Ward is checked in. Pass was intended for him. It's a turnover. Shead a 3. And a foul underneath. Looked like Burr is short. And going the other way, the Cougars. Shead, elbow, got it.
Exactly this of the Cyclones has actually been pretty good.
But Fran, if you look at it, if they can get a stop here and a bucket, all of a sudden, you know, this is an 8-point game right now. They got an opportunity to. Shead gets into the paint, hangs and hits. Well, we talk about how good he is at the other end of the court, but Fran. Shead fires and hits. A 3 for Jamal Shead. Roberts kicks out Cryer. Shead looking for some space. Steps back and hits. He's got fitness in league play. Shead wandering in. Flips it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jones.
15.
Got another one coming up. The under 8. Shead wandering into the paint. Off the glass and in. Jamal Shead with the deuce. And he's blowing it down a little bit. Shead step back. Jumper. Rattles home. Jamal Shead. He's got 19.
Luckily for Iowa State, Gilbert and Jones have really stepped up in the backcourt.
Shead's jumper, that's a little strong. Rebound pulled down by Francis.
What Weaver does brings some energy to the floor, no question about it.
Francis,
Good space and
Shead rims out. Rebound knocked to the corner. Shead tracks it down.
Can't give them second up.
One with Cunningham. Shead couldn't accelerate. Cunningham cuts him off. Defense there from Mitchell. Shead, bottom.
A nice defense, but big time counter. The leader just hasn't gotten any clean looks. Can't force it against this team.
Shake and bake. Buries it from the outside.
That's the reason.
Houston leads by 2. We will hit the 8-minute mark of this first half. Shead, the acceleration, and the bucket.
It's just the cut that set it up. Fake has always come to the ball.
On the mid-range. Houston trying to add to its lead here with Shead.
Look at that hesitation dribble.
Off the mark. Rebound. Roberts. The cutter. Wilson. Kick. There's Shead. High screen. Set by Francis. Shead lets it fly. Off the rim. Rebounded by Asmus.
Good show by Brock.
Denied. It's Tugler.
Oh, the upside on that kid.
Shead, the handles, couldn't finish it, and now a break opportunity.
Look at the way they attack that rim.
All coming up on AT&T at the half.
Look at this deflection again.
Shead will take it in for the jam. Defense to offense.
Just not alerted.
Texas has now missed 15 of its last 19 shots.
Tough shot, and he made it.
Jones it from the outside. He shows off the handles and the ring. 60-39. Houston. Discard. Jumper. Shead. Air ball.
Off by Cunningham's hands. Oh,
Nope.
they're going to break.
Their hands on the ball. Time and time again.
They punch in.
Shead. Teardrop. Some touch.
You can't let him turn the corner. You got to contain him. He can finish.
Houston's lineup, it's been virtually the same all season long for Kelvin Sampson, led by Jamal Shead. A tip-in, lid is off the rim for the Bearcats. Shead. And another offensive rebound for Houston. We welcome you to Cincinnati for those of you watching Iowa State's.
They were going to get Cryer a shot. They could not. Good job of scouting right there.
3 on the shot clock. Shead. 4-3. Not his specialty. Javier Francis saves it. 11 and white.
And remember, he's played against Cincinnati in the past in the American Conference. Look at this.
Shead. Rejected by Bandego. And here's Jizzle James in the open floor. Five on the shot clock. Shead, too strong. Another offensive rebound for the Cougs. Despite being up by 10, has gone 3+ minutes without a bucket. Shead can't stop that. And a foul's going to go on Tugler.
Love the defense. Last few minutes, the defense has clogged up this Cougar offense.
And look at Newman on Cryer. Now it's Shead for 3, and he beats the buzzer.
Always looking to the opposite side of the court. Let's see if they go back to him. Not enough time.
It's in the hands of the right guy. Jamal Shead off the window, no. And Lukosius comes away with it. Bearcats want to push by Cincinnati.
Well, they're going to need about 22 today to have a chance to win this game, honestly.
Shead, no. Got his own miss and got fouled. This team's the chairman of the board.
Yes, good call there.
Shead, turnaround, and the rebound to Newman.
Watch this kid in the open court.
Shead for 3. Offensive rebound done. Here's Shead. Roberts with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Wow.
Center hung scoreboard and didn't like it. Surprise, surprise. Shead, 3. And Newman's been great on the glass today.
Working those special situations today. Great defense in the last 20 minutes.
5 to shoot,
nice.
And Shead found an open seam.
Watch out!
Malik Wilson on the floor comes away with it for the Cougs.
We didn't have a great vantage point, but it looked like contact on that.
Shead. And it's cleared back to Jamal Shead. And this time he nails a 3.
This is not unlike him. He can't do that.
Skillings tried to save it. But here come the Cougs. And the follow slam by Roberts gives Houston the lead.
Now, if this were a private...
Shead. Quick release. Locken got the ball taken away from him by
the last couple games. Exactly what they need off the bench from the transfer from Texas Tech.
And a dozen against Oklahoma State, and now Jamal Shead adds to his total. 14 for him.
I've had so running this team.
Bandego retreats. Shead in takeover mode.
I've seen this movie a lot this month.
Here come the Cougs on the fast break. Could it be Shead? Not this time.
I like the push here. Got to play fast. Tough angle to throw out. Older players, even if they're not ranked, they've been through the wars, and they know how to win games. And this guy knows how to win games. Jamal Shead.
Another offensive rebound for Houston. 3 minutes left, 10 on the shot clock. Shead blocked by James. Back-to-back Houston turnovers.
Because you've got a foul to give, and they're going to play it out.
Shead off the window. No, the follow slam by Javier Francis.
Back-to-back seasons, a scorer. Little zone.
Here's Shead. 2-point range. First 2 for Jamal Shead.
Well, Jamal Shead had 9 and done for the Cowboys. One thing Mike Boynton told his team, take the first good shot, because we don't want to turn it over.
That one off the rim and off. Here come the Cowboys. JoJo Tugler off the mark, but gets his own miss. Offensive rebounds, another strength of this Houston team. And Shead in the 2-point range.
And that was all JoJo Tugler.
And here comes Shead. Found some airspace, and he's got his third bucket of the night for Oklahoma State. L.J. Cryer getting extended rest for Kelvin Sampson, and there's another easy two for Jamal Shead, first player in double digits. Now Shead, checked by Wright, couple of veterans. Not that time for Jamal Shead. Here's the tap back, no, here come the Cougs again. Shead puts it into second gear and gets a layup. An extended blow. Baylor getting set to take on, or BYU getting set to take on Oklahoma, Texas Tech and Baylor. Iowa.
Within the amount of minutes that he's played this year, very few, if any, rookies have ever done that.
Of course, the volume isn't there for Sasser, but the talent certainly is. Jamal's open. Done. No. Rebound to Walker. Now Shead will try. Top of the key. Off the mark. That's really not his specialty. Another floor burn for the Cougs. Shead. You think those two T's have lit a spark? Short on the three. The one more to Shead.
Roberts going to work, kicks it to Shead, and his shot off the mark. Harris tracks down the board. Shead and Cryer, two potent scorers, and Shead flips that one in, coming off a 25-point game at Texas. Shead, little short. Brown collects. Jackson. They don't have Memphis on the move. Marco Jackson. And now it's Sharp, has Shead up ahead. Oh, and he missed the layup. He's knocked down all three shots in this game. Shead will try.
KJ
doesn't have numbers. Shead short. Roberts, though, corrals it. Shead inside. Quick release, wouldn't go. Out of bounds. Kansas basketball.
Great help by KJ on the weak side.
Shot clock under 10. Shead with Murphy on him now. Shead fires.
There's another 50-50 ball.
Shead able to hit the jumper.
Both of these teams are heavy pick and roll teams, so pick and roll coverages tonight are going to be critical.
Shead switched hands as he went off the opposite foot and flipped it in. Cryer left his feet, now gets it back. Shead will try. That was deflected. Pulls down the rebound.
Dunn's got to get his head up because Sharp was ahead of the field.
Shead inside and puts it in. Jamal Shead averaging about 12 points inside. It rolls out. Cryer up ahead to Shead. Shead at the basket. Shead looking for some help. Or I should say Dunn looking for some help. Finds Shead. Hits.
That's a good job by Dunn because he would have taken that tough shot.
Shot clock is under 10. Shead. Shead a little short and a rebound pulled down by Horton.
Really good pressure by Hunter. Cryer's not getting any looks.
That's from deep. Oh, and Shead knocks it down over the contest of Kent.
One thing he does, he can shoot it.
Shead jump stop. Shedrick takes it away. Smith. Shot clock under 10. Under 2 to go first half. Shead going to work. Jumper. Got it. Ooh. Well, when the guy known for his defense is doing that offensive center. Shead can't answer. Tugler with the rebound.
That is. Look at this play. Did you see Tugler right there?
Shead. And now Smith. Texas down by 4.
The son of former NBA coach Bob Hill.
Shead hesitates at the basket, off the glass and in. And Shead with his first 2 of the second half.
Play 4-on-4. He's got it back.
Shead going to work inside left hand, puts it home.
Why? Because he came and got the ball.
Tugler, shot clock is under 10. Shead sees it, goes at the basket, and has it blocked. He lost his, yeah, no doubt. Well, the crowd has stayed energized. Shead. Shedrick the rebound. Smith up ahead. And that's tipped out prior to Shead.
Well, they were 5 for 19 before that 3 off the loose ball.
Rodney Terry wanted a call.
I don't know. That looked good, man.
Shead wide open.
How about
and
this
we're
guy?
tied.
There's a 6-letter word for a guy like.
Shot clock under 10. Shead pulls up off the window and good. He's got 23.
That's amazing. He knows he has to take over. You don't want to foul here. Next foul is in a bonus.
Shead from the free throw line. Smith has it.
Texas has.
Shead pulls up, rolls it home, and one.
I almost think in that last free throw right now. That's 6'8".
Shead goes baseline, blocked. Offensive rebound, put back and one.
Wow.
What a sequence with a game high 25. Jumper short. Hunter has it, Jamal Shead. Shot clock at 5. Shead. Shead, jumper. Air ball. Couldn't hit.
That's a bad break. They really did a good job of handling the ball. You got to make that layup.
Shead hesitation off the window. And Houston jumps out front.
John.
Perry flips it down low. Ball movement, a turnover. This is Cryer. Shead a 3. Oh, wow. Look at Francis Skygrins out.
Good move, but you're going over length, so you got to go strong.
Shead has his shot blocked. Goal.
So breakfast tacos here in Houston, John.
Believe it. Shead high off the glass. And inside it was Roberts beat.
To stay close. Trying to get it under double digits before halftime.
Shead steps back. And a rebound on the offensive end for Houston. What else is new?
He can pass it here, too.
Shot clock under 10. Roberts on McNair. Wandering. Kick out Shead. Sharp probing. Kick to the corner. Shead wanders in. And an offensive rebound. Sharp will try. Shead eventually corrals it. Sees an opening. Oh, and he spins it home.
And it started because of the turnover. I don't know what that means.
Somebody just tuned in.
I don't know what that means.
What? Is there an elephant there? Shead back the other way. A little teardrop.
5.
That bucket for Gasson, his first 2 points of the day, and a guy that averages 8. Shead And that hurts if you're Kansas State. Shead not able to hit. Rebound pulled down by Finister. By Roberts. John Shambi, Fran Fraschilla here in Houston, the number 4 team in the country, having its way at home. And a nice move there by Shead.
Quiet.
And Spencer Johnson throws it away. Here comes Houston. On the attack, Jamal Shead. Teardrop. And the back tap kept alive. The hustle from Houston and Xavier Francis. And a 3 missed, and the weak side put back down low by Emmanuel Sharp for Houston.
There's a belligerence to the way BYU plays. Even when they're missing, they will continue to shoot.
And the teardrop from Jamal Shead for his first points of the night. And the rebound controlled by Houston. Here's Jamal Shead penetrating. Gets to the bucket, high off the window from Jamal Shead.
In conference play, he takes too many tough shots, but he makes a lot of them.
Pull-up jumper on the baseline, no good from Jamal Shead. BYU the rebound and Richie Saunders. Here's a 3. On the money from Jamal Shead.
He's got to stay aggressive.
Trevin Nell way off with that one. Here comes Houston. Jamal Shead darts in. And loose ball tapped out, and it's tracked down by Malik Wilson for Houston. Penetrate, shot blocked by Xavier Francis. Here comes Houston. Jamal Shead, 3!
Big time. When you have 2 fouls that he should make, he should not be anywhere near that.
Short on the teardrop. Jamal Shead, second chance. That one falls off. Tipped way out to Emmanuel Sharp on the reload 3. It's getting back into the paint, but getting back to the arc because that's what BYU loves to do. Jamal Shead to the basket, and Jamal Shead with the first half winding down. Gives Houston 10 to shoot for Houston. Jamal Shead, too strong. And the rebound ripped away by Noah Waterman. Here comes BYU. Many opportunities. But when we get one of those 2 to 3 minute pockets to take advantage of and get a run going, we've got to do it. And they've done it here. But JoJo Tugler on the offensive glass will get to the line.
Contested shots.
Open for 3. And Jamal Shead comes up empty. Won't go for Shead. Trevin Nell the rebound. BYU running. Jamal Shead, his first points of the second half.
You know, he can call right.
Shot clock down to 5. Tough fadeaway in the corner, in and out for Jamal Shead, and the rebound. Jamal Shead double clutches. And the rebound. BYU's got. Shead from deep. And a long rebound, Emmanuel Sharp, and a foul going for the rebound.
There he is, Jamal Shead. So tough to stay in front of him. 29 points last game. Deflection early on in this one. But they don't stay picked. And watch the help and recover. See that help? And they'll recover. Shead tries to beat the shot clock wide right. Didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Ball's knocked away at the last second. Shot clock expires before he can get it off. Shead gave it an attempt. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Here's Jamal Shead. Wow. 29 points in Tuesday night's win against Tech. Off the window and good. That hesitation dribble and are legitimate. Both teams play bigger than their size. They're well coached, and their attitude to take away your priorities is staggering. Shead from deep, too strong. racing into the three leading scorers, Johnson, Allen, and Sellers, have not been able to get separation yet in this game. Cougs haven't scored in almost 5 minutes. Shead changes that number. Big bucket for Francis, getting physical with Diallo. On the floor, speaking of physical, is Johnson. We move up court. Shead too strong. Falling on the ground, another body. Thank you for letting me hang with my man Pete. I co-sign on that. Much appreciation. Shead, teardrop, rattles out. Sellers can't grab the board. Extra possession bumped off their course. Knifing through traffic is Shead. Cryer has it off the extra pass. Great ball movement. The freshman Tugler. Last second effort by Shead. Knocks it down. Houston being deliberate with the shot clock. Look up Sam Perkins. Same type, body type, long arms, lean. What was it like playing against Sam Perkins? I hated Sam Perkins. Shoot it. I hated Sam Perkins. I hated Mike.
8 to shoot for the Cougs. It's in the hands of the right man, Shead. With 3 on the clock, Shead gets the floater.
He's got that shot down. No doubt about it. You'll fight. He's much better off the ball with people facilitating for him.
Shead blocked.
Got to shoot it.
He threw it up on the rim, and we're going the other way.
West freshman of the year.
Shooting 40% from
look at the help.
Point land.
See all that help in the lane.
Shead answers with a triple. He's got a big Band-Aid on the corner of that left eye.
Good block out right here.
That was an over the back.
Yep.
And that's going to go up. Can they keep the Cougars off the offensive glass? Here's a steal. And Shead at the other end converts. 11 Damian Dunn in the game now for Kelvin Sampson. Shead, pull-up jumper, and he's got it going in the first half.
Yeah, and I think he recognizes that the offense is freeze, and that time a great jump stop in the lane drew the defense and Walton wide open.
And Jamal Shead is carrying this team on his shoulder. Too strong, and it's tracked down by Shead.
Good fake.
Largest lead of the game for the Houston Cougars. Jamal by the Houston defense. Shead. Second verse, same as the first.
Yep, he's feeling it, no question.
Shead again.
What I like about this, Rich.
One and done for Texas Tech. Shead again. He's been a mid-range assassin tonight. Roberts mid-post. 5 on the clock. Shead off to the left. Ball goes out of bounds and it'll stick.
What hustle by Joe Tugler.
Here's Shead. Open floor. And one. Just a dominating performance. Shead. Why not? Shead, one more time, with feeling.
Joel, 20, 31 victorias en su carrera contra equipos clasificados.
Penetrando la bandeja y anota. Obtuvo separación. La finta penetrando, taponazo. Taponazo le dieron. Sopa de su propia o de su propio chocolate. Cuando venía penetrando, pero vino el...
Ya están en la ronda divisional.
Estén pendiente porque tenemos toda la cobertura, como siempre, en las plataformas de ESPN. Aquí penetraba y la flotaba con una mano. Jamal Shead, 33-31. Ventaja parcial para ellos. Penetrando Shead,
cortó hacia la canasta. Una de esas pases. Roberts quería voltearse desde el piso cuando se la quitaban. Con Shead que penetra, se apoya en lo más alto del tablero. Roberts busca limpiar la basura. Pibi se queda con el rebote. A 2 o 3.
Bueno, Pat Mahomes fue una estrella del básquetbol preparatoriano, estrella del béisbol preparatoriano y universitario, y ¿qué les puedo decir del fútbol americano, no?
Nada más y nada. Error de Travion Tennyson. Jamal Shead penetra, se apoya en el tablero, el rebote, el pase afuera intentando el triple. Cambiando de dirección, penetrando, se apoya en lo más alto del tablero y anota para Houston, Jamal Shead. 64. Shead en el 1-1 con Pibi. Hace la cortina, Shead que intenta el triple, triplazo en la chiquita, anotó.
Watch the trap here in pick and roll. Jamal Shead working on a mismatch. Offensive rebounds have been hard to come. 5 minutes gone by and still a 0 next to the number 2 team in the country. Jamal Shead can't break it open. And Litzelberger pleading his case to Ray Natili on the sideline.
He knows. He's just posturing.
5 to shoot for Houston. Shead does. And it's off to the left on the 3 ball. But an offensive rebound.
The first team he had with Isaiah Brockington, that was an elite team. Tyrese Hunter, of course. Good pass.
Shead short in the corner. Nice tap out. But on that 3 ball, offensive rebound, but the putback won't go, and another offensive board. Shead, this is starting to look like the number 2 team in the nation.
This is why
Arcing 3 off the mark. And Emmanuel Sharp, who led all scorers with 11. That first ball off the mark and out of bounds. And
Texas Tech win in Austin on Saturday night. Good look.
Wide open is Shead.
What a rebound.
And that's the Houston specialty.
Pass.
Jones blocked again by Shead.
Look at his
and here he is again on the breakaway.
Unbelievable.
Timeout, Iowa State.
They busted up a play. Kelvin Sampson upset. They had a set for LJ.
Shead, no. And the rebound put back by Tugler. 8 to shoot. Shead, float game.
Well, you talk about probing right there.
Shead calls his own number, in and out. And one and done again for the Cougs.
Momcilovic moves his feet well for a 6'8 player. Watch.
5 to shoot. Shead pulls up, nails it. A dozen for Jamal Shead and Houston. And Iowa State turns it over. Shead. Roberts. No putback.
It up. Let's see.
Shead calls his own number again.
And I like the changing defense, but I also...
Iowa State's defense has forced Houston into its most turnovers in a game this season. Shead, short. Time running down. Roberts can't follow.
On battle, they feel like they can build something. They just wish they had more games to develop some chemistry. Shead off the mark. They have to build it in the Big 12 and the cauldron that is this conference.
Out. Really good execution on the half court by the Mountaineers.
Shead, finding another gear, and he throws it down. Renamed Eilert's Law this season.
What a loss of Jesse Edwards, averaging 15 points, 9 rebounds over on the bench with a splint on his wrist.
Tip up try, no good. And here comes Farrakhan. Long 2.
It's just the shots are such high degree of difficulty for the Mountaineers.
Shead, putting the moves on. All the way to the rack. Timeout, West Virginia. Shead, a little too much. Oh, he tipped in his own miss. But Jamal Shead showed off his hops very early on. He showed them again. Games in November and December.
Thinking the same thing.
Shead the steal. And Jamal Shead rolls it in. Ended. And while he was sitting out and trying to get cleared, he was still at practice, clapping and encouraging his teammates, still engaged. His teammates get emotional.
Nice handoff pass. Missing on the finish that time is Francis. Another offensive rebound for Houston. Wide open for the left corner. There's a knockdown three. And that didn't take very long for Jamal Shead. And recovery by Dunn. Perkins on that last miss.
Ooh.
Good move. Right to the glass. Jamal Shead with the crossover.
Beautiful.
Right there. Rebound secured by Francis. Floater. Back iron missed that time for Shead. Another offensive rebound to Francis and a
pass in traffic.
One shot now for Perkins. Back come the Cougars. Shead to the window and scores easily.
He's done a much better job finishing down under the basket.
Baseline left. Cryer gets a feed from Shead. Now Shead comes out left side. He's left wide open. Perkins bit on the pump fake and he drains a three ball.
Just to look at the basket.
Half of their 12 field goals have been three-pointers. 61-34, a floater. That's 2 more points off the hands of Jamal Shead.
Roll into the basket. He would have had a easy dunk had he gone hard.
Leaving a man open back corner right side. Missed his Shead on the three-pointer. As Penn backed off, you're looking for an open look. Cryer doesn't take the shot. Now takes a contested 2 on the left side. The putback on the offensive rebound by Jamal Shead.
Cougars now with
30-point lead now for the Cougars. Another steal. Can Shead finish? He sure can. Goes length of the floor with a steal.
One of only.
Pass inside and another deflection and takeaway. Shead to push. To the window. Missing it. Loose basketball on the bounds on the baseline. Possession of the Bobcats can present right now.
And the last thing you can do, you can't afford to let a team double team the ball and not punish them on the back end.
Cougars get a basket off that turnover and the lead is up to 17 for Houston. Shead gets a screen from Tugler. To the window. Comes up short. Francis went for the offensive rebound and said the ball is. Cougar offense looks a little disjointed here. Little individual Cryer. Tugler on a kick out. 3-ball coming up. That's a front iron miss and another whistle way out high. Jamal Shead on that three. Picked up by the Cougars. Give it to LJ Cryer.
Ooh.
Shead moves by a defender with ease. To the glass for 2 more.
Oh my, the heck.
Blake Wilson in coverage. Behind him to Shead. Floats a shot, comes up short. Rebound underneath to Texas State. And the rebound belongs. Jamal Shead. Straight away. Turn back. Jumper. Comes up short. Rebound picked up that time by Chris Nix.
Great hustle.
Out the midcourt for Walker and then to his right for Shead. Gonna try a 3-pointer. Here. Look good on takeoff. We will see the emptying of the bench here shortly. Sharp.
Good
bounce pass. Oh, beautiful. And a nice finish for Jamal Shead. And Jamal got hit across the face.
Switching matchup zone. It goes straight man in a short clock.
Shead had it blocked by Hefner. Toss up ahead. Couldn't hit that one. Shead comes away with it. Shead speeding up ahead. Off the glass and good. And Houston on the board.
He got it there with, I think it was ticking to 27 on the shot clock.
Cryer used the ball fake and now Dunn. Right-sided Shead. Loose ball, offensive rebound. Shot clock winding down. Shead got to get it off. Loose ball. Fight for the rebound. Roberts. Kicks opposite. Shead into the paint. Nifty move.
He is so good and plays the game so low.
He's looking for some help. Throws opposite. And a Crier to Shead.
They throw strikes. I mean, even the pass out of the double team was right at the number.
Shead. That's a pretty nice shot right there.
You know how hard that is for the ball, not just the opponent. No ball screen, just let Shead go to work, right?
Step back. Big rebound. Put back wouldn't go. Roberts had a shot clock under 10. Shead rejected. Loose ball. Taylor comes away with it. Shot clock winding down. Shead step back. Oh, man. He just looked at
for the Tigers.
Shead tries to get by Evans. A floater from 12. Around the rim. Oh, a couple of shots that are halfway down that have not fallen for the Cougars. Minute and a half gone by. And Damian Dunn is quickly in for the Cougars here. He's got the ball straight away. On the baseline. Three-point try. Around the rim and out.
Yeah, nice box out by Jackson State.
Yeah, Cougars as well. Shot clock at 10. Looking for an open spot. Floater this time for Shead's no good. Offensive rebound. Gathers it back. Shead. Back to Sharp, and now Shead with the basketball near the midcourt logo. With 6 on the shot clock, a 3-ball is here. Jamal Shead dials to Shead. Down to 2. A long contested 3 off the heel. Ball tapped up into the hands again of Jordan O'Neal. Adams with a bad pass. It's stolen. 3-on-2 break. On the finish, right side. 2 points. That's nicely done for Jamal Shead. Starts the break with a turn. He lost the basketball off his feet. Ball deflected and another steal. Back-to-back turnovers. Back in front to Shead for 2 more. Timeout. Jackson State.
Wearing their shirts today to make it known. Coach Sampson said before the game, racism is hurtful. Being able to keep it in the forefront, if nothing else, reminds people that it's still here.
Thank you, Austin. Jamal Shead missed his first shot. Gathered
with 3 fouls, and I'm not sure the Cougars have really gone at him trying to pick up a 4th. Good pass.
Wide open look left corner. 3-ball off the back iron for Shead. Ball is up. Shead retrieves.
Little short from Shead. Roberts clears the board.
A great ball movement.
Shead wide open from the corner. That started with LJ.
Team, he said, when we get a chance to knock down a shot, we have to take advantage of it. Defensively, when they switched to that zone in the first half, he said, one, it was because they want to try to keep Fiedler from picking up another foul, but then he also said it gives us a little bit of a break. Houston
screen and you slip, but right now that's not what's giving them problems. They're having problems defending a straight-on pick-and-roll offense by the Cougars.
McKnight on the drive, had it poked away by Shead. Right into the defense and swatted away. McKnight with the recovery and sends it out of bounds.
Just don't have the mindset to be that selfish. And in his case, Claude has to be selfish for his team.
Great offense. Check that defense. Oh, that's a nifty move by Shead. You got Usman off balance.
And what's most important when you're playing a team level like Houston is how to sustain that success and what's working.
Shead the blow by.
Yeah, that breakdown can't happen. You have to have a guy behind.
Turnover. Shead
slipped out of his hand.
And now Quad under 10 to shoot.
Shead. Floater rims out, tapped off the backboard. Second chance for the Cougars. Trying to slip it to Francis. Back out to Shead. Puts in a three at the buzzer, and it's back to a double-digit lead for Houston.
And really, that's why I think maybe I'm just not as, lenient when it comes to that. You got to get there, you got to work on it.
Shead back in the game with 3 fouls, gets his miss. Oh no, that's the 4th. Shead back into the game for the first time in a long time. Playing with 4 fouls. Numbers for the Musketeers.
Late in game are so important.
15th turnover on Xavier. Shead. Loose ball. Saved by Roberts. Fresh 20. Shead. 5 to go. Good D. Didn't even draw iron, and it goes back to Xavier. 5-point game. Shead with the basketball. Shead floater, banks it in. Shead with 23.
I love
Emmanuel Sharp. Jamal Shead attacks for 2.
I think a lot of coaches that have come in here have felt that way. I'm not sure any have been honest enough to say it. But it really caused me it raised my eyebrows when he said this is one of the big up before he put that shot up. And
Tugler knocks it to Shead for 2. Six to shoot for Cryer. Jamal Shead. Rebounded by Francis. Here's Arsenault.
JoJo Tugler's open down there on the short corner.
Shead from the Big 12 logo.
Somebody needs to flash to the middle.
Cryer back for Shead. Rebounded by O'Keefe. Cryer back for Shead. Pull up from Jamal Shead.
Yeah, he just sized up the defense to shot.
With a 6th steal. A gorgeous from Jamal Shead.
The unpredictability of the Houston traps. They like to trap the middle of the floor, but there's no indicator as to when they're going to do it. And look at Shead playing downhill right away.
Jamal Shead 6 right here in November.
You mentioned 33 wins last year. Nobody won that many games in D1.
Jamal Shead was a big reason why.
So he's just going to take Bennett and take action when they trap the middle of the floor. That was perfectly executed by Anthony Grant's team.
Shead missed that one. He's got all 4 for Houston to start.
Dayton looks to double. That has been ISO ball for Houston.
Shead for 3. Got it!
In the lane line, but Houston's really physical.
Shead, the steal, and the lay-in. And that is how Houston makes you pay. Defense letting it out in the championship. Sharp skying. Couldn't control it. Shot clock does not reset. Shead has to launch. Drills it from deep. Jamal Shead. Are you kidding?
You talk about one of the bright minds in college basketball. Good to have Josh on our side.
Jamal Shead rolled around, didn't drop. Another offensive rebound. Under 10 to shoot. Jamal Shead has 12 points to his name tonight. Missed it there. Shead lines up the 3. Can't knock it down. Oh. Shead. So tough.
You just can't knock him off his line.
Sharp from 3. Too much on it.
Another offensive rebound, and Shead cashes in.
What a beautiful Euro. Step around the D.
Golf.
That's right. Got to watch some film. Got to get ready.
Here's Nate Santos. If Dayton is going to come back.
West Virginia. They had Javon Carter at the front of their D and Sagaba Konate as a shot blocker who was undersized.
The rule, yes. Here's Jamal Shead, the leader of this team. Lines up a three. Can't connect. For the foul. He's got great wingspan, 7'6". Tapped out, Shead lines up a three and buries it.
A great time.
Just one of their last 10 attempts before that Gabe Madsen three. Shead gets an own rebound there.
Mouse in the house action right here. I can't believe he gave it up.
Shead can't bury the three. Another offensive rebound. That is 7 in this first half for Houston. Nice denial, Lovering. Madsen from the same spot. Can't hit it.
You do worry about the offensive boards. It's much tougher to block out at zone.
Here's Madsen.
They got numbers.
Shot clock down to 7. Shead, pull up pop, buries it.
You know, he doesn't call his own number much. He's a Carson since he got popped in the mouth. He hasn't been as effective.
Shead in attack mode. The floater falls.
He's been a pack.
Here's Shead. Lines up a three. Missed it. Tugler rips down the rebound. Cole bat.
Which Coach Sampson points to as one of the keys to his team this year.
Shead in attack mode. Rims out. No good.
Oh, down some. Now it's picking back up.
Shead. Missed it.
Utah's got a window right here. I'm sure those words were used in the halftime or in the last timeout.
Bounces out, Sharp, catch and shoot. It was halfway down, but it rimmed. 7-point lead as we tick to near 4 minutes left.
And here's the zone.
Shead a three, buries it.
Man, Craig Smith goes zone, one possession. That makes Shead hesitate just a minute.
Shead now in attack mode. Missed it, but follows it up and lays it up and in.
Strong take off the bounce.
And so good at closing games for Houston. 5 seconds to shoot. He goes to work. Perfect touch. Jamal Shead delivers.
If Roberts was coming to have certain things in your pressure package, Jay, you know, you got to be able to have dribble entries, high post entries.
Shead making it look easy, an assist on the opening basket. And
you got to make them.
Shead an endless motor. Missed it.
Bounder. There, he got a deflection. That is a lot of size to throw over.
Up ahead to Shead. And a three-point opportunity coming. Houston team really deep, really balanced.
Again, clear out for Roberts to start the second half. And Shead doesn't take a lot of shots, but that was a good get the ball to Shead.
10 on the timer. Shead goes to work. Floater. Drops in.
That's a really good decision, right? He wants the ball inside 10 on the downhill so he can get to the free throw line.
Shead, back-to-back buckets for him. He's taking over.
Roberts. Ball dominant with the left hand. Step back for Shead. Off the heel. Whistle. And we'll go the other direction.
It's going to be a shove in the
resume zone. Shot clock at 15. To the baseline. A floater. Too strong. Houston struggling the early going from the floor. They only have Gauderetz. Goes to the bench. So they'll go 6-10 and 6-11 in that front court here. Wide open. Zone buster. No, on a 3-ball. We have another whistle, and we got a foul coming up against Houston. First half of the Hatters. Shead on the right baseline. Down and under. Around the rim. He's fouled. And a chance at a three-point play. Shead patient running the Houston offense. Has a seam. Off the window. Missed it.
He missed a lob. Javier Francis was wide open on a lob.
Sunday at Charleston. Shead. High off the backboard himself. Misses it off the front rim. Rebound to Stetson. And the board goes down. Arsenault. Isolation. Cross court to Shead. Nails it. 7 3-pointer tonight. In fact,
A&M Corpus Christi really extending their defense out all the way beyond the three-point line.
Shead from near the free throw line comes up strong on the first attempt. Rebound, Humphrey, their teammates.
Yeah, I believe that's the 4th assist here in the second half for Jamal Shead.
And now the Cougars are trying to outrun the gym. They're going to do it. 2 more points. Jamal Shead. That's 5 in a row for him. Shots, but the intensity on the defensive side has been amped up here in the second half. Kick out right corner. Shead off a 3-ball. No. Tip up several times and finally.
College basketball. One second left on the shot clock. Shead gets it off. And Nika rebounds. Still for Houston. It's Cryer in the paint. Back for Jamal Shead. Shead hits the 3.
I'll tell you why that's a big mechanic factor. And I would argue with a small guy that's down lower with quicker hands may be more difficult to pass out of than a tall guy with long arms. The rules haven't changed on drawing a charge for anybody other than an airborne player.
Jamal Shead's airborne for a layup.
Garp feeds Francis. And there's a steal in the backcourt for Jamal Shead, who rises for the flush.
I'll tell you what I like best about that alley-oop from Sharp.
Erwin Walker Jr. pulls in the rebound. Here comes Jamal Shead. Erwin Walker Jr. with the offensive rebound, missed the putback.
Maybe the first. Defense, great cultures, and they're really well coached.
Jones misses them both. Not a good free throw shooter. Just 52% on the year. If there are weaknesses for Iowa State. Cryer into the paint. Kick out. Shead. Had it blocked by Lipsy. Shead gets it back. And now Dunn. Dunn into...
¿Quién es para la escuadra de los Cougars? Quien trae el balón, él es Cryer. Cryer intenta. Pop Isaacs con Shead. Le está cerrando la puerta. Pero nada. Se alcanza a salir perfectamente. McCasland a dar indicaciones en una especie de alley-oop. Sale un pase de algo descompuesto y más descompuesto el tiro que acabamos de ver por parte de Emily Yalahoo. El comentario de Alex porque los Red Raiders quieren darle las suyas. Emily Yalahoo. Buena, en remolque lo bajan. La defensiva viendo la oportunidad, buscaban el de 3. Hussein baja la tabla. Hussein busca la segunda oportunidad, pero va para el suelo. Cuidado, queda un jugador de los Cougars ahí tocado en sexta velocidad de Malik Wilson.
Still impacted the game. As a matter of fact, his play at the end of the game allowed Jamal Shead to hit the game winner in Norman. That's a good point. Recovery, Shead with the block.
And there he is.
And now he chases down the loose ball. He's the defensive player of the year.
And shot blocked.
Sharp couldn't hit. Loose ball. Shead comes away with it. Look at that effort and intensity from Jamal Shead.
Top. Way off.
Marco Jackson, the air ball from 3. Shead. Cryer step back.
What an effort on the glass.
Houston to every loose ball. Cryer. Roberts with the rejection. Houston the other way.
L.J. Cryer had it tipped. And now Jamal Shead. Oh, great pump fake. Left it short, though. Second try is up and in.
A great initial move. Hardly even put his right hand on the basketball. The ninth adjustment has to be is make him use the right hand.
Another one comes off. Fired up by Avery. And this is Shead. Trying to get it out of there. Walker comes to get it. Sellers now will fire. Couldn't tee this one up. Here's Wilson now.
And Drew, you see.
Everyone else does. Houston brings the fight to you. McCollum short on the jumper. And here comes Jamal Shead, front runner for Big 12 Player of the Year, #1 in black. Soares tries to answer too strong, and Shead comes away with it. Look out. He's rushing ball game. Here's McCollum with the blow by. Erased by Wilson.
Wow. What a defensive play.
Here's Shead. Off the window, no. Roberts tried to get it. Shead for the win. Got it.
Right, they want him to be more aggressive on offense. Skilling's an excellent athlete, but can't get it to go. And here comes Shead. That's going to have to go to work, and he does, sort of fading away on that 3. Roberts fighting for it, and there's an offensive rebound for Houston. Cincinnati out-rebounded Houston in the first half, held their own. But
Baylor team that enters the day 19-7, 8-5 in conference play, tied for 3rd in the Big 12. Walter misfires there. It's again. Extra possession for the Cougars. Wilson on the attack, left-handed layup, no. Kept alive by Tugler.
One thing about Houston, Spiro, and we're watching it right. Who's going to go to the basket?
Ray J. Dennis bounces to the corner. Bridges not that time, and it's tracked down weak side by Shead. Again, Sharp shows the handle. None. Boy, everything but the finish. Shead with a run out by Sharp, but too much on the pass. Not critical mistake by Shead.
He was a college volleyball player, but learned enough about the game to be able to coach his son.
And what I love about him is that he said in 6th grade, John, he wanted to win 3 $16,000 tomorrow night.
Lipsy inside, scoop wouldn't go, follow wouldn't go. And now Shead weaving through traffic, up ahead, Sharp. And he's fouled, he'll get in Houston. Momcilovic puts it on the floor. Off balance shot, rattles in and out. Shead pushing. Shead to the corner and hanging inside. Momcilovic couldn't hit. Shead pulls down a rebound. Feed inside. Roberts kicks it
from Texas Arlington. The versatility defensively has given Rodney Terry a bit of an advantage in the floor, no question about it. Francis, big space and Shead rims out, rebound, knocked to the corner. Shead tracks it down. Can't give them second opportunities. And it's a blocking foul. Texas opened up 6 of 11. They've gone 1 of their last 9. Dassu, denied. It's Tugler. Oh, the upside on that kid. Hunter streaks in, layup, no. And it's rebounded by Shead. And pretty good control defensively, too. Forced a tough delivery. Shead gets around A. Smith. A. Smith denied. Do not go in there on Francis.
And a foul by Hunter. Magnificent.
It's Dessous in and out. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Weaver.
And not the opportunities on the glass necessary. Those second opportunities.
Using the screen, Hunter attacks, and Francis gets a piece.
Got to find and make a good decision as well.
Shead stops on a dime. Crossover. Nice slip. Only in the top 25. They might have more than that when the Big 12 tournament comes around. Smith just tossed up an air ball.
Cranford is going to have a ball at that tournament, I assure you.
Dunn driving in, spin, stop, couldn't score. Rebound, out of bounds. Texas touched it last.
Everything but at the rim.
Under 500 in conference play since the 2018-19 season. Smith, no.
He had a layup and hesitated.
Shead. Ball deflected by Hunter. Field is building towards the end of the first half. Weaver denied. Shead again and again.
Every play.
Shead with Lipsy on him. Two great defenders. Feed inside. And there is Roberts. Suffered that shin contusion in the semifinals against Baylor. And a loose ball. Roberts tips it out. Well done. Shead to Cryer. Got it. Roommate to roommate.
And that's important for it.
Biggest lead of the game. Cyclones fans on their feet. Shead kick out to Cryer. And that'll go. L.J. Cryer helping to keep Houston in this one.
Abre, de tres, adentro el enceste, L.J. Cryer.
Sí, totalmente, y sobre todo es un arma muy importante y verlo partir de esa manera. Y fíjate que tú hablabas hace un momento de Houston, cómo está arrancando. Hay que tomar en cuenta que ellos son...
¿Cómo te caería, Alex, que al medio tiempo, después de llevar esa amplia ventaja y una sequía de 6 minutos, se encontraran los Red Raiders con una ventaja o una diferencia por 2 unidades? Entramos al último minuto, que también tiene 60 segundos. Pop Isaac, buena defensiva sobre Shead. Shead prefiere abrir el de 3 y es efectivo por parte de LJ. Buscaban el de 3, Hussein baja la tabla. Hussein busca la segunda oportunidad, pero va para el suelo. Cuidado, queda un jugador de los Cougars ahí tocado en sexta velocidad de Malik Wilson. Y que se volvió a volver viral ahora que está también en redes sociales. El buen Luis Hernández. Otra vez puntos para los Cougars. Fueron 5 minutos los que no consiguió puntos los Red Raiders en la primera mitad. Así como. Y el J. Cryer pone uno de 3, 57-30. Nos digan nuestros amigos a través de las redes sociales, ustedes dónde están, quieren disfrutar de la locura o a veces les cuesta trabajo. Viene el disparo de 3, una vez más Emmanuel Sharp, ojo.
Sí, ya perdieron totalmente la concentración y creo que anímicamente se siente ya en contra la pared Texas Tech, y esto lo está aprovechando muy bien Houston. Simplemente ve
posesión del equipo de los Red Raiders. Jamal Shead. Shead se mete, viene con la flotadora, intentaba el alley-oop y con todo y el trabajo defensivo de Emily Yala, que lo hizo.
10 on the clock. Roberts, another easy two. Defensive player of the year, one-on-one, tough shot. Nice look. Shead finds Roberts. Stop me if you've heard this before. Rebounding bubbles that coaches put up, they're torture devices. Seems like there's one on each rim today. And L.J. Cryer says this one's got to go down. It does. 21 wins, third straight year. They've won 20 or more. A TCU basketball program has never done that. What a feed from Shead to Francis.
And also, I mean, 4 seed, why is that significant? Because it's a bye to the quarterfinals. If not, then it's 4 games in 4 days. As Francis throws it down again. Turns it over. Locke gets it to Cryer.
Oh, wow.
Cryer wide open. Is a guy who bears watching. He can shoot it as well. Roberts inside, turns the corner, puts it off the glass and in. And it is all Houston here.
John, when Cedric Lott comes out for a sub, he will get a huge ovation. He's holding the fort down.
Sharp buries it. From Jamal Shead. Dunn from deep.
Including 2 in the Big 12. They have a chance to do it again.
Feed inside, that's Roberts with 2 more.
UConn's unbelievable, 42-5 since last January. But Kansas has beaten number 1, number 2, and number 4.
Sharp knocks it down from deep.
I'm out, I think. Nope.
Elvin.
Has entered the game. Here's Shead. Good screen roll. And scored. Nicely done. Javier Francis, junior out of New Orleans.
League, and then you can never sleep on the Cincinnati Bearcats and what they've been in the past. So all 3 schools have been outstanding for the Big 12. As L.J. Cryer seems like maybe he can get off the schneid a little bit.
Cryer comes. Oh, good job into the hands of Wilson. Cryer going to get another opportunity. Shead right back to his backcourt mate, and it is money.
I give a lot of credit to him.
Story 11-5 in favor of the visiting team. Here's Cryer. It's good. 3-pointer for L.J. Cryer.
And right now, this Houston offense taking a long time to figure out what they want to get into.
Oh, good screen roll. Shead with a gorgeous delivery to Francis.
It almost just lulled the UCF deep.
Cryer again, the runner this time. Finds the bottom. L.J. Cryer wanted to hurt you with Johnson going to the bench.
Yep. Well, and each and every possession is going to be extremely valuable down the stretch here. We're getting to that under 10 now, Drew, where, yeah, coaches will tell you every last 4 minutes, Drew, are going to come down to execution and toughness.
L.J. Cryer, he has done it all night long for the #1 team in the land. Coming up on 2 minutes. Keep an eye on Cryer. Here he is with it. Oh, he sinks it again. L.J. Cryer.
Roberts' left hand, money off the window.
He is going to work. Going to have to figure something out with...
That 3 is good and silences the crowd.
And that's Houston's #1 in the country. You know, they're really good, and their offense has actually shown up in this first half as well. Man, he is balling. L.J. Cryer is balling to make that play in the front of the rim.
Shead triggers the inbounds. They get it to Cryer, and that is money.
He was also huge in that first half. Hyper
strong, and Shead comes away with it. Look out. He's on a heater, folks.
It is a 40-minute proposition against this Houston defense. They were very diligent about working. And they're getting a little sloppy on the offensive end, and it's now having an impact.
This almost picked up that pivot foot. Here's Shead. Good close out from Thomas to keep Cryer from shooting the 3, but he can't stop the mid-range.
That's what you love to see. 1 through 4, they're staying in front of the ball and forcing tough shots.
Cryer. Again. L.J. Cryer is third 3, and he's got 14. Tough point guard. That was a tough one. Shead coming down. Final seconds. Does he get it all? Right at the buzzer. It's sharp, and another assist from Shead. Side of the backboard in Cincinnati. is out of sorts. Shead leaves it with Sharp. A 6-0 run. Edgerrin James didn't even get up. He was like, yeah, I expected that. LJ Cryer from the corner. Opportunity to knock him down. Guess every now and then ball does lie, though, doesn't it? How about that pass? Shead inside. Roberts with a chance for the three-point play. What a look.
Never quit on a defensive play, too. Even when it's going out of bounds, we've seen 2 plays already where Houston has gone after it. Nice look down deep.
Shead, beautiful dime underneath. It's Jamal Roberts to get us up.
And there's that little punch for the building, more so than Baylor as a team. Get this building rocking a bit.
LJ Cryer with the silencer. Yeah, Houston's only 3 losses this year have all come on the road. Iowa State, TCU, and Kansas. That KU game, really the only game which they were beaten up this year. And right now, Kristen here, less than 2 months ago, played their first home game here, January the 2nd against Cornell. They're 6-1 in this building. Their only loss, triple overtime against TCU. And Roberts still coming in, doing work against arguably the premier defender in the country. Here's a leaner. Roberts, boy, that soft little leaner with his left hand.
He just cannot.
Going to reset to Shead. 15 to shoot. Houston, 1 of 9 shooting in a half. What a pass! Shead, surgical. And then it's Francis on the finish. Shead picks up the dribble. He's bottled up. Out to Sharp. He's been quiet. Lets it fly and hits.
Between Shead,
first place, and then the 3-way tie between Kansas, Baylor, and Texas Tech for 3rd place. Boy, the quick inbounds and Sharp. Another turn in the tie.
Man-to-man with the squeeze in the middle of the floor.
Cryer, and the former Bear, has another triple.
Pushed away and got 2 feet of separation.
Shead underneath, smart pass, Francis backdoor.
Shead
treat the missed shot like it's part of their offense.
Good cut to the basket and a wide open deuce. And that is going to make TJ Otzelberger up. Shead with Lipsy on him.
That was a collision.
Huge screen from Roberts knocking down Lipsy, and the jumper is good from Cryer. Cyclone showing a lot of grit. Francis flips it up and in.
This young man keeps getting better and better. He's a
Jamal Roberts with a monster screen
that's where I said that was a collision.
Sharp inside, and it rolls home. Emmanuel Sharp with 2. Houston 38, Iowa State 32. Just getting going here, second half. Shead gets past the defender, and the lob there for Francis, and he throws it down.
That's not Big Rob energy style right there.
The lead is 8. Shead going to work against Lipsy. Wilson. That is a huge shot.
Side to side, ball screens, and they go right inside as they do almost every game to the big fella.
Jamal Roberts gets the scoring started. He's out with the Cougars. First wave of defense. Good job by the Sioux. Sharp. Bingo for 3.
That kid was hurt in high school.
Good look here. Knock away from Mitchell. Break opportunity for Shead. Leave it. Cryer. Got a 3.
How about the communication? Good decision as well.
Shead stops on a dime. Crossover. Nice slip. Roberts. Pump. Bucket and a foul. Everything is clicking for Houston. In Israel. Knock away. Steal. Here comes Houston. Shead. Leave it for Cryer. Cryer. Oh, he's got it today. Another one from long range. He's been 62-41.
Take it a little deep breath and get too easy. That's what he does.
Cryer. Oh, got another. This is what Kelvin Sampson was.
With the effort and the hustle by Jawan Roberts.
That is vintage Cougar basketball. Look at that pass.
Nice feed, and Roberts pays it off.
Here's Shead. Nice feed to Roberts for the slam.
When in doubt, get that ball back to Jamal Shead, and he made a play. Great downhill drive. Loved the whole play, except he just couldn't finish it.
Shead, shovel pass, and the finish. Jawan Roberts doing push-ups under the basket.
Got the lead, 8 points. Catch your breath a little bit.
There's another easy two for Jawan Roberts. He now has a season-high 8.
Ties the all-time record in a season.
Crazy.
Yep. There's that zone again. Turns into a 2-3.
Damian Dunn for 3. And he is a pet project for
in Waco for that rematch. And Bill Self wins 95% of his home games.
There's Francis again.
I said this the other day. Teams that are still in the mix for an NCAA bid.
And I know it's early, but Joe Lunardi, Joey Brackett says right now 9 teams are in. There's Sharp with another 3. That's his 3rd three-pointer tonight.
Nice. Nice. Oh. So patient right there. Jamal Shead. They lead the country in assists.
Kelvin Sampson was talking about KJ Adams this week and said he's the most underrated player in America. If he was a wash.
Look at all women's college basketball tomorrow. Shead to the corner. Cryer buries it.
Nice job. That time Cryer got behind it.
Sharp. Got it. And they needed it.
Yes, they do. They need Sharp and Cryer to start to heat up.
Couldn't go. Good rebound by Roberts. And Shead pushing it ahead. Cryer now wide open. Hoists and hits.
That's good. And Kelvin wants Shead to pick the
18. And eventually Tugler gets it to Wilson. Shead kicks to Cryer. And he drills a 3 to make it a 15-point game.
Nice basketball right there.
And the freshman Jackson turns it over. Cryer hits another.
And said, wow, what a league.
Shead going baseline, finds Cryer. Pull-up jumper, got it.
Set play, that's called a hammer play. They take it along the right. Reminds me of Mike Dunleavy Jr. Remember Mike Dunleavy Jr. at Duke?
Absolutely.
Same game. Look at Cryer.
Cryer with 9. Adams with the lob attempt for Brown. Oh boy, Cryer steals it. Got another. On fire, L.J. Cryer. Sharp hands off, and now it's Shead. Kick out Cryer. Good look at it. And he hits.
That's terrific. These two guys have been playing against each other.
Cougars on the move. Cryer puts it in. Timeout, Texas.
Brown always have something good as a set play coming out of the break.
Sharp from the corner, feed from Shead.
Right on cue. That's what we call a little flip. There's that flare screen again.
Shead finds Cryer in the corner the same way he found Sharp.
That's great.
Shead probing. Gets it to Cryer. The Baylor transfer knocks it down.
We talked to Jerome before the game, and the culture they're trying to build at K-State is what Kelvin's got.
Great look as Shead finds Dunn for the 3. Cryer inside, and that one rattles home. L.J. Cryer with 6.
And you are what you emphasize, and Kelvin emphasizes doing hard things, and he's incredibly demanding.
Damian Dunn launches a 3 to tie the game.
That's another guy who people They can really plug this offense and make things difficult.
LJ Cryer from the corner and a three.
And Jamal Shead and LJ.
That's just the third two-point field goal attempt for BYU in the second half. 8-0 run ended by the slam from Javier Francis.
And Jamal Shead.
Step back, LJ Cryer silences the Marriott Center.
Out of the pack comes Sharp. Roberts on the block again, extra pass. Here's Cryer trying to get off the schneid. 5 of 31 in his last 3 games. 1 of 1 today, 2 points.
38% words, 7%. I'm a big body language guy, and he never looks rattled.
Cryer. Wow, had a little bit of space, and that's all he needs.
Well, he's locked in
the suit. A $20 bill.
Wow.
A 20, which was like $1,000 for me.
Wow. Nowadays, I'd have to sell it to you.
Whoa! Venmo right there from Francis. Look out. Offensive rebound for the Cougs.
Well, that was the first time I've seen UCF with a tired retrieve, and understandable why.
Ramon Walker with some pep in his step.
I won't give it an inch.
What can UCF take from this? What's Coach Dawkins going to be able to teach him? Wow! Maybe they'll learn how to defend plays like that. That's tough, AB.
Well, now for his scoring. Yeah, he did a really good job on that last defensive possession of blocking out.
Catch and release. Sharp for 3.
Well, with all the pressure.
And they can add to it. Cryer, transition 3. Yes, sir! 2019. If Houston wins, they get off the schneid after losing back-to-back games in the Big 12, and they continue a 15-game home win streak. And if that keeps happening tonight, 20 seconds left in the half. Done. Mid-range. Francis the rebound. Houston looking for their largest lead of the game, and they got it on the dunk.
And with all due respect, how is Shead not on there?
Yeah, that's a miss. And that's a block, but they're going to count the basket.
You know what you love about need some stops, and they got to stop Shead. You wouldn't say that when the guy's averaging 10 a game.
Nice look.
Doing it all. Plays for the great Debbie Ryan at Virginia.
LJ got it for 2.
Has gotten LJ going tonight. Shead, fortunately, a misconnect. Kelvin Sampson wants some movement right now. Nice pass.
That's the 8th assist for Jamal Shead to go along with his career high 27. It's the 10th time already this season he has 5 or more assists.
Yep.
There's Dunn for 3.
Yeah, that's important. I'm going to tell you, it may be garbage time right now.
Check la tiene. Penetra, el pase en la pintura, volteándose, tablero y doble. El pase corto, Jawan Roberts que tuvo que girar completo, pero anotó. 38-37, 14 Miller. Taponazo y van por el rebote, quedó suelto. Recupera sin embargo Houston. Shead, el pase sin mirar y la siembra a 2 manos. El pase sin mirar y la sembró a 2 manos, Jawan Roberts. De nuevo, O'Bannon, el pase rebotado, termina perdiéndola en el rompimiento, tablero y doble. El pase inicialmente de Jamal Shead.
Sí, es el problema, que solo tienen 4 segundos y ya vemos el trabajo que les cuesta salir de ahí con el balón.
Con una mano y anota, la puso en movimiento rápidamente. Con la naranja, qué par de jugadas defensivas de Roberts, Tapa.
Sí, no, y no deja una, las pelea absolutamente todo, y ahí está el triple.
Desde la esquina, el tri.
Ball quickly out of the double team, and the big fella from the short roll made the delivery.
Emmanuel Sharp finally gets the points on the board for the Cougs. 7 to shoot. Sharp does. And he's got it. Second 3 of the night for Emmanuel Sharp, the red shirt.
Right here. Gilbert in good position. And he takes the charge in the middle of his chest. And by rule, the way they've explained it to me, that should be a charge. And then, yeah, here comes LJ. Watch out for LJ.
The Houston native misses from the outside.
Crazy, you go through non-conference to kind of learn an identity, who you are, and I don't think anyone has any idea who West Virginia is. I tell you what, Xavier Francis knows who he is. Battle gardening, you would think LJ Cryer would attack the basket.
Shead finding Roberts, who puts it home. What a pass by Jamal Shead. Missed the three. Sharp collects the offensive rebound. Shead the lob. And Roberts puts it in.
Now the Cougars are dominating points in the paint. Right now it's plus.
Shead against Battle. And Tugler hammers it. Shead with the perfect pass. And
pick up his third here as you're headed into the locker room at halftime.
Battle hasn't scored yet. Cryer certainly has his third triple of the half. He's got 13.
Kept Battle right in the middle of his chest.
Battle was looking at Keith Kimball like, you're not going to call that? No, play on. Cryer, can you take me higher?
The culture that Kelvin Sampson has, you may not know what playing hard is like.
Dunn launching a three. It's good.
Damian Dunn pointing over to the bench. He worked a lot.
And Tugler at the other end with two more. Houston has outscored West Virginia 13-1. Shead to Roberts for the stop. Shead to Francis on the pick and roll. Jamal Shead has extra build on heading into the rest of Big 12 play. Shead to Dunn, and it's another triple. And assist number
afternoon. Tugler is out and Javier Francis returns for Houston. Baseline right, triple coming. That's on the way and good for LJ Cryer. 39% from three. Ed will have a defender in George Smith in front of him. Bounce pass inside Tugler. Can he finish? He can.
Another great catch right now. 17 of the
to his scoring number, averaging almost 15 points a game. Floater, alley-oop, finish. They're trying to get Tugler involved in the offense, but right now that's a man down low, and Francis who does it. Looking to redirect traffic, still 10 on the shot clock. Deep three, right corner.
Wow.
Up and in. Goodness. Deep ball from Emmanuel Sharp.
Right when you said.
Can't find an entry. Behind him to Shead. Shot clock under 10. Back out to Sharp. Three-pointer on the way. That is good. Emmanuel Sharp shoots 37% from distance. Anchor doesn't take the shot. And the shot clock at 10. Shead for the alley-oop and a nice finish. A two-hand flush for Francis.
Just a beautiful job.
Cryer hangs and hits. Their defense is built to give you that shot. If you're going to take it, you got to make it, because that short. And from Toyota Center, Shead gives off Cryer. Very a repeatable, clean stroke by LJ Cryer is a violent. Cougars move the ball. This is Shead. Gets into the paint, kicks out, Sharp, got a three. I'll tell you what, if you win the elbow, which Houston did on the far side, the hand wouldn't go. And that was pulled down by Cryer. Now Shead. Look out! Roberts the throwdown. Inside, no call, aggressive move. And now Shead and the Cougars. Oh, great look inside. Tugler off the feed from Jamal Shead. Something defensive. Shead, feed in Roberts, score the goal. Washington rebounds. Watch the action when the shot's taken. Oh, great look by Shead finding Francis. Such a high percentage look, and it happened so. Buzz Williams has his hands up defending along with him. Sharp will try. Wow!
Nice basketball game here this afternoon.
Shead directs traffic. Scoop shot with the left hand around the rim and down. There's 2 straight field goals. Jawan Roberts puts it in.
Yeah, Jawan Roberts is getting double here the first 10 minutes of this game.
And frankly, if you're Jackson State on the offensive side, you got to stay away from that wasted motion. Catch and shoot. Speaking of catch and shoot, there's a 3-ball. LJ Cryer. It's our 4th lead change as Houston leads by 2. However, for Jackson State, allowed the Cougars to have an opportunity to have success despite shooting only 2 of 10 from 3. Here comes shot 11, and that one's going to be pure from 3-point range. Off the hands of Emmanuel. Now perfect 17 of 17 from the stripe. 3 more coming for the Cougars right in front of that Jackson State bench. That is off the hands of them.
Tigers play, it is hard to imagine there's a team in the SWAC that is better than this Jackson State team.
And there's not a better pass that he's going to find. Cryer watches a teammate Shead go. Cryer now to the middle of the floor for Shead. On the baseline, hands it off, layup attempt on the way, good. Terrence Arsenault, 8 straight for Houston the last 2 minutes.
Now Houston. Good work from Francis. Denying Mason. Cryer steps into a 3. Deep. Shead rebounds. Hand off for Cryer, who hits. That is so. Emmanuel Sharp. Yeah, Rice in the zone defense. Dunn probing the zone and hitting. Boy, that was nice. To find his way. Coming off a good game against Houston Christian, had 14 points, 8 rebounds. Sharp off the inbound from Jamal Shead, the 4th assist for Shead. Really out of that set. Shead gets a screen from Roberts. Perfect pass for Roberts. Reverse layup. Comes into the game averaging 17 points per game. He is now 1 for 8 from the floor. Sharp hits the 3. Dunn slips but keeps his feet somehow. Shead for Cryer. Another 3.
That ball moves, and it moves fast. You got to close out, or that happens.
Emmanuel Sharp with the 3 to start the game. Back in the starting lineup.
These players are coming to Houston to play for him. Not because of the campus, not because of where they are necessarily. It's because of Kelvin Sampson.
Oh, boy, the Houston Cougars 2 for 2 from deep to start the... And a great rebound effort by Tugler.
Athleticism right there. Wow.
Cryer reloads on the second chance, knocks it in. His first made.
I mean, and it's important. It's only 1 play, but it's a great start for Xavier.
A 3 from Cryer. Puts it in. Houston ended the half 1 for 9.
Saves it to Dunn. Jamal Shead, bounce pass for Cryer. Off the window.
Yeah, Ford.
And it's Jamal Shead.
Good
Excellent
pass.
Tugler dunks.
Yeah, Jamal Shead took this first half of Houston as good as you could hope on the defensive end.
Cryer, good fake. And then he hits the 3. 4 made 3s in the first half. Stolen by Shead. 3 more steals for Jamal Shead today. Out to Cryer, who draws the foul and finishes off the window.
Golly, he is just so strong.
Money Williams had it deflected and stolen by Shead. 4 steals today for Shead. Cryer spinning to finish.
There's Cryer. Another three.
Hey, what a great offensive set.
Part of the vernacular now in college basketball. There's a steal for Emmanuel Sharp. Shead, perfect feed for the dunk of Jawan Roberts.
That's a really good catch.
Bennett passes out of the double team. Roberts, quick hands. Cryer, the trailer. Drills the three. L.J. Cryer, automatic. Ball's loose, jump ball. Who's got it? How about Tugler, the 6'7" freshman? Cryer, same spot, same result.
When in doubt, find Cryer to this game. His percentage has only gone up. He's 5 for 6 from the floor at the half.
Done for three. Got it.
Good ball movement by Houston.
Into Sharp, and it's too easy right now for Houston. They're up by 20. Passing out of the double team. Turnover. Shead has it. Arsenault a three. He's got it. And that gives Houston the lead. Fine slamma jamma Houston team. Sharp from the corner drills it. They count it. And that's how he gets his team to be so consistent, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Sharp initiating some offense. He's been a spark plug. Houston's looked like the team that's using that size to their advantage as Cryer buries the three over the 7-footer. Exact
Sure
form.
did.
Trailed by 10 at halftime, went to this 1-3-1, ended up winning the game. But Houston's picking it apart.
Oh, so good.
He takes it the other way. Stolen away. Jamal Shead.
Look at Shead's quick hands, and look how fast they get it up the floor to a triple.
L.J. Cryer. Sharp, his first shot of the night. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
You see, that's where Shead is so good up into his bench. You can't have enough guards when you get to March.
Shead, beautiful feed. Francis, the finish.
Now, Shead just controls the whole offensive. They only have 4 turnovers. The ghost action, and that multiple action is always tough to guard.
Great pass, and it leads to a three. Arsenault buries it.
He's got a big frame. He can get inside and score.
He's got 7 of the Tigers' 15 in this first half. Another easy assist. Jamal Shead. He's got 4 help. Hey, guess who? Jamal Shead. Up ahead, Tugler missed the finish. Kicked out a 3. It's good. Emmanuel Sharp buries it.
Turnovers. There's a good anticipation by Dunn.
Shead up top. Wilson rocks the rim. That's the first miss for Towson after the Tigers made 5 in a row. Houston storming down the floor. Sharp the finish.
Zoned up. Probably just miscommunication.
So on the reset, the shot clock at 20 on the catch and shoot. First shot for the baseline belongs to L.J. Cryer.
Great job of reading the defense coming off.
Shead off his screen. Inside the arc, mid-range jumper, got it, L.J. Cryer. L.J. had 15 against Corpus Christi. Another turnover. That's going to be another problem today. 2-on-1 break. Cougars take advantage. A blocking foul and 1. Emmanuel Sharp with the finish. 3-point opportunity coming to the takeaway. Stetson just can't hold on to the basketball. Shead out baseline again. Back-to-back threes. There they are. Damian Dunn dials it up right in. Cougars a little bit better from 3. How about 3 in a row? Yes. From the hands of L.J. Cryer. That one. Shead's got to be happy he's been on the floor most of this first half as compared to being in foul trouble a couple days ago. There's a 3-pointer right side. L.J. Cryer look good on takeoff.
Now 2 for 3.
Rings to Shead. Splits that zone. to the baseline.
Oh,
right down the lane with the Euro step. That's Damian Dunn for two.
Yeah, how sweet.
Shead to push quickly for Houston. Arsenal gives up the three, looking for the easier two, and he drains it. 31-point advantage now. Houston with numbers. Shead, cross-court pass, catch, shoot, deliver. Three ball, L.J. Cryer.
Yeah, that all started with terrific.
The Cougars went 11 for 23 and closed the half on a 6-0 run.
All right, so Jamal Shead, fresh legs, passed inside, fresh arm as well. Javier Francis with a flush. Chased by Jamal Shead. 17-point Houston lead. Shead on the dish for a 20-point advantage. L.J. Cryer right in front of his 2-5 from the free throw line. Down the lane and another block. Lead pass. Shead in front. Led in 2 points. Malik Wilson. 70-46 now the lead. We're now under 6 minutes. That's not ugly. That's a flush off two hands from Javier Francis.
Shead runs the offense for Houston. Alley-oop, Javier Francis.
Yeah, the first on the ball screen, Jamal Shead.
Arsenault now with Shead. Dunn on the low block. Turnaround from Dunn.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow, we've seen a three, we've seen...
Jalen Bolden. Shead kicks out for Emmanuel Sharp.
Yeah, Tyreek LaCour got complete his guys. After they put a whistle on a call, don't go over and be confrontational. Stay away from the coaches. And that was a good example of it right there. Nice pass by...
Shead knocked it away. It's Jawan Roberts to throw it down. Shead running the fast break. Gorgeous from Jamal Shead for Arsenault. L.J. Cryer and Javier Francis on the floor for Houston. There's a three from Emmanuel Sharp. No games till after Thanksgiving, more practices. Now there's more games, fewer practices. A miss from Nika. Cryer hits a three. Back iron from Carr.
Boy, really good on the ball defense by L.J. Cryer.
Pull up three from Cryer.
Name came up in that conversation. So when Kelvin Sampson, for a kid that has not yet played a minute of basketball, and he's saying Rob Gray, he's saying 4 out, 1 in. So you got Tugler running around setting screens in the post, and then 4 players on the perimeter.
Cryer from deep.
Boy, those two look awful comfortable together. Shead debate, they will continue to have the same success they've had the last 2 years.
Shead, no-look pass for Terrence Arsenault. Ejection from Jamal Shead.
Boy, I thought that Javier Francis was going to get that one. Instead, it was Shead. Now, the fourth three-point athletic director, Kelvin Sampson, really forced the issue. Jamal Shead hurt his knee.
And Shead's limping back after the Cryer man.
Into a man.
And Sharp hits the three.
Boy, that was a tough shot from long.
The previous foreign tours under Coach Sampson and his staff to Italy and China. Good feed as Shead finds JoJo Tugler.
You know, the other thing that coaches...
One was against Houston at Houston, the other their final game of the year that they lost against Kansas State. Lipsy the steal. 2-on-1. Gilbert reverses.
Up, and right now it's a small team.
So again, the last foul on Keyshawn Gilbert, his second. Lipsy kicks it back out. Momcilovic.
pero sí sigue siendo mucha la diferencia entre estos dos equipos. Van los Red Raiders. Disparo de la... Vamos a tener la diferencia 35-31. Y yo creo que... Bueno, qué buen robo por parte de...
850 efectividad y lo demostró para poner esa ventaja ya muy confortable de 65-43.
Otra vez perdiendo.
Lack getting playing time because freshman sensation JoJo Tugler is out for the season with a foot injury. As good as they've been.
And he's getting a chance to play some minutes with McCullough resting right now.
Well, that'd be a pretty good guy to turn into. There's a turnover back the other way. Sloppy start to the second half.
They just got to regroup and get healthy.
Nice cut, but miscommunication. Good job by Wilson at cutting to the basket.
And, you know, as uncommon of a half as this been for Houston, not very efficient offensively. They've allowed UCF to shoot better than 50% from the field, only down 3.
Sellers.
And Drew, UCF's in a bit of a danger zone right here. Houston's starting to take control of this game. They've got to make a play, as they did right there.
There it is. Walker, the recipient. It was about 7-7 in Big 12 play. And we're going the other way.
It's a great play by Darthard.
Oh, the throw to nobody.
I mean, that is something that
is having none of it. Shead got in deep and turned it over. Lukosius might have gotten away with a walk. Now he kicks it out. And actually had a 7-point lead.
Wow.
Top.
What is that?
Shead, that's got to be something. And finally, Owen Short says, okay, we'll just call it a travel. How about that? And Shead is going to get it across the timeline just in time. Picks up his dribble, and he's in trouble. And Skillings has the steal, and he lays it in. How about the little late burst?
My goodness.
You just can't put it in front of him. He had 2 swipes at that ball. Second one he pulled away. Nice, there we go. That was a bad Shead maneuver. He just put his hand on his forehead.
None. Boy, everything but the finish. Shead, boy, the run out by Sharp, but too much on the pass. Not critical mistake by Shead.
Yeah, not many mistakes by Shead, but that was a dandy of a move.
Look at this. This is vintage right now. Second shots.
Shead feed down low, active on defense for Iowa State. That is one of TJ Otzelberg's mistakes.
They're trying to get the ball to Roberts because they love where he operates, but that's not a good play right there. John, when they lost Arsenault,
Loading the slip here, the cut. Pretty nice maneuver. It doesn't go for Roberts. They just go after it.
And Wilson comes away with a rebound. It's a tie-up, and Houston with possession.
This is a tough issue. Got to contain. Nice help late.
They double from Mitchell. Trying to save it. They do. Mitchell, terrific effort. Hunter looking, finds Dessou. Ball fake and drive. Dessou.
Motivation with motivation. Effort with effort.
Knock away by Shedrick, and then they give it right back. Knocked away from Hunter.
I got to see Misi with a career-high 25 against TCU. Super athletic. Good hands by Javon Small.
Dessou, and couldn't throw it down. And then an offensive foul to go the other way in Texas basketball.
You don't see this very often. This kid might...
Shead being harassed, the double team coming. And then he turns it over.
He takes the blame for it. Big bet.
Shot clock under 10, knocked away. Mitchell. Shead with the bigger Mitchell on him. Feed inside.
Well, I thought there could have been a foul there because as Francis tried to catch it, the defense career left in college.
Yeah, Perry averaging about 15 a game, but only about 8 in his last 2, and some stingy defense from K-State. That's the area.
21 in 4 conference games. He's also their leading rebounder. In a game like this, you need
6 threes for BYU. Now an offensive foul. It's on Jamal Shead.
Feeling sorry for himself. You see right there, Coach Norris right beside him. Robbie Lang. Big Mamadou, Coach Mamadou. I talked to that team way back in '96 when he was at Auburn, and then my teammate, Coach. I'm not so much watching the score. I'm watching the intent on how they're playing. Are both teams connected, or is it a street ball fest? It's like, no, look at this. Playing the right way still. Remember?
Houston scored on their last 5 possessions. 5 on the shot clock. Ball goes out of bounds, and a rare mistake by Jamal Shead. So the lead is ballooned to 18. Houston used to blowing teams out inside the Fertitta Center, but not a team as quality as Texas Tech.
Cuando habían perdido la noción del reloj de disparo. Doble dribbling. Con lo cual será posesión para TCU.
Shead. And the crowd wanted a turnover, and then they got it. And the rebound goes to the freshman, Joseph JoJo Tugler. That one waved off. A traveling violation on one in black, Jamal Shead.
The next step.
That one picked off by King. Here comes Lipsy in transition. Hassan Ward, the bounce.
Good defender.
7 on the shot clock. Shead pushed, no whistle.
But that had to be a whistle. That was either a block or a charge.
Houston's made 7 threes tonight. Double team, half court. And he traveled with it.
Well, they had a set play.
Per game, 9 rebounds, and he's excellent on the offensive glass.
Farrakhan with the steal.
A hit. 12 of them on the offensive side.
Oh, good defense.
There's a rare Houston turnover. 5 minutes into the second half. That's just their 7th. Archives.
How's that? Well, that was my Big 12 Iowa State Cyclone reference.
Okay. I'll go either way. There's another steal. Cougars having a hard time holding on the basketball the last minute or so. And there's a foul about 20 feet away from attacking the lane and a deflection. My goodness. Shead then throws an errant pass. They can't take advantage of that great defensive play on the previous trip down the floor.
Boy, that was a blocked shot and a steal. So much more than just a shooter now. He's got a complete game.
Shead, lob. Pass is deflected. Hefner. He's tangled up. I think Tugler might have tripped over an A&M player and twisted his ankle. Coleman saves.
Road early on. Baseline 3 for Cryer is missed, but the offensive rebound is secured by the Cougars. And another whistle, and this time an offensive foul. It's going to be a call against Jamal Shead. We have an update on what's happening on the... We were talking at halftime, you and I. Arsenault is always around the basketball, whether he's dribbling, going for rebounds, and unfortunately here's a Jackson State turnover that's going to result in a missed layup. My goodness.
Roberts, it's saved by Dunn. Jamal Shead already with 6 assists in this game. Selden with the steal.
Limited bodies now, and he's just so talented down there. And nice defense in the post, wins it back to the Musketeers. A tie-up, and the possession arrow. That's why I think maybe I'm just not as, lenient when it comes to that. You got to get there, you got to work on it.
Shead back in the game with 3 fouls, gets his miss. Oh no, that's the 4th. 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Shead, another fast. Tugler wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, here's that replay of L.J. Cryer. Watch his footwork.
Perennial power now in college basketball.
Here's Jamal Shead, now a senior. Gave it away. He rarely turns it over. Did so.
Down and take 2 dribbles and fire.
Two dribbles, tried to fire, stripped. Triples for him. He's got all 6 for Utah after a career-high 31 last night. Great read. Gabe Madsen the steal and the slam. Shead tracks down the rebound.
He over-penetrates that time. He hasn't made many mistakes.
10 seconds left to shoot. Houston protecting a 9-point lead.
I wouldn't even bring that ball screen there. I wouldn't want that switch. Let Shead take him one-on-one. He did it the prior possession. Bring some pressure right here.
Under 2 minutes now. Risky pass, it's intercepted.
See if we can get Madsen for late shot clock. Shead asking for the ball.
Great defense to deny Shead. He rarely turns it over.
That's not like L.J. Crowder.
Swenson, the point guard. There's 3 possessions and nearly 3 turnovers. Swenson clears. No look pass, and we've got a stoppage in play.
The shot.
Snead and Cryer back and forth.
Hatter's yet to score a point in the paint.
And stepping out of bounds. Actually, the ball landed on the baseline, so that will go as a Houston turnover.
Where the Cutters are going.
Sharp back in for Houston. Shead falls. Bad pass. Turnover.
Oh, that ball was tipped.
And that's what Jamal Shead. Good for Oglesby. Cougars to push. Shead. Speaking of errant passes, there's a steal for Stetson. Swenson brings it across.
One shot and out again, and another tie-up. This one's going to go Houston's way. As we will see the return of Damian Dunn for Houston situations. The JoJo's off to a nice collegiate start here for Houston.
Yes, he is.
There's a rare turnover on a steal. Shead lost it.
Good help side defense from Jamal Shead. Emmanuel Sharp lost it. Cherry picking down court. Savion Gallion, the senior from Washington, D.C. Turnover in and out of the hands of Bolden. And a travel there from Jamal Shead.
Ability to get the ball inside to the post to Mika.
Tyreek LaCour hits the 3. Preseason second team All-Sun Belt, 14 points per game. Last year a steal at midcourt and then a Bolts. And now he's at UNC Pembroke. Reach and steal there from Javante Waverly against Jamal Shead.
Some heat off of him.
Shot clock winding down. Keyshawn Gilbert. Keyshawn Gilbert inside. That wouldn't fall. And Dunn has it.
Va 1 de 10 en intentos de tiros de campo. Inclusive 4 de ellos han sido ahí abajo de la tabla. Bueno, cerca de robarle el balón. Hussein, que no ha conseguido disparos de 3 y es una de sus especialidades. Prefiere la media distancia. Foul y cuenta, pero es 10 minutos de este partido.
Sí, sobre todo que parecía que el equipo de Texas Tech podía empezar a recortar esa distancia, pero es cuando...
And Javier Francis. Dickinson with the shot clock winding down, contested. Early on in the year was in the starting lineup. Adams inside, lost the handle. Here's Shead. Shead.
Coach just puts it up. He can't get it. Now it will, and it's a fresh 20. And again, another missed 3. Reynolds trying to give him another opportunity. You see the Bearcats a good big couple of possessions here. Bearcats could bucket here, stop, and then follow it up again. Maybe they can give them a finish. There's James. Skillings. Strong offensive rebound.
Veteran leaders on this team.
One of those is Roberts, who just made both free throws, and that ought to do it, as Day Thomas misses. The coach is 5.
Rated a player as there is in the sport. Shead got his hand on it. Walter, what a matchup here. Shot clock at 5. Highly touted freshman putting it on the deck. Elevates over.
You just have to keep challenging, though, I think.
Dennis gets him reset. Taking on Shead. Off balance floater. Misses. And this is going to be a loose ball.
Slap the outside, and now it's Hunter for Texas. Driving in, spin, stop, couldn't score. Rebound, out of bounds.
Right way. He is a winner. Nice.
James got the foul, will go to the line. 7 points in the first half for Jamal Shead.
Right now, Kansas State's got some donuts.
Carter inside, rattles it home, and Cam Carter.
BYU has made this surge back in with Dallin Hall on the bench with 4 fouls as Jackson Robinson way off. But Spencer,
You're going to learn something. One of the most humble coaches in America. And he has reason to have swag, as you see, off the offensive end consistently. Now, they weren't taking bad shots. The space was just crowded. You hear the crowd getting...
La basura, Pibi se queda con el rebote. Claro, es que la propuesta tejana es muy rica en los deportes como tal. Tablero, doble y la falta es...
To the line after the timeouts. Houston open up conference play. And an enormous lead against West Virginia. Student section right behind us is chanting, "We want Elvin." Ryan Elvin, the walk-on, who is also a team captain as a senior. Farrakhan, yes.
Washington. Taylor blows by Shead and gets the deuce. And you don't take away his right hand. We know what the handshake is. They did it in the first half. They just called for it again. It's for Wade Taylor. Washington in time to take it away. Taylor with Shead on him. Loose ball. And then you got good on good, the best on-ball defender against a great offensive player. Here we go. Off the mark.
Swamp as he took a side hop to square his lower body up before he put that shot up. And
Tugler knocks it to Shead.
A young coach like Travis, and that is an impressive coaching tree.
And Stu Morrill, he's been as a steal here for Shead. We'll get back to that in a moment. As
his feet are always squared up facing the basket.
Arsenault with the rebound.
Basket, and that's easier said than done, but he has got to get some shots to fall.
A foul called. Whitney will go to the free throw line.
If we had to win a game at the free throw line, we were in trouble.
And one of those strange parts of basketball is Money Williams is foul.
Worcester in attack mode, draws the contact, and he'll get 2 at the line.
A nice double team by Tugler, and then a recover all the way back under the basket.
Washington at the top of the key with 4 to shoot. Hits the front rim and drops.
Good look. Gilbert cutting off the feed from Curtis Jones.
Beautiful.
Up to the goal. Lipsy off of Gilbert.
Buscando la segunda oportunidad y muy bien Robert Jennings recuperando. Para poner algo de velocidad. Esto es con Isaac, pase y en la zona de la pintura hace a los Red Raiders que no han podido hacer una canasta en los últimos 2 minutos y 40 segundos. Van ahí abajo de la tabla, nada, falla.
The basketball leprechauns have you ever seen one of those rebounding bubbles that coaches put up? They're torture devices. Seems like there's one on each rim. Top 4 seeds all advancing with double byes. Houston looking to join Texas Tech in the semifinals. There's another TCU turnover.
Be a little change in the lineup because they've taken him out of the game totally. Nice little dribble handoff, and look at the help side D. Strunder. He tried to dump it inside. Mitchell lead. Texas has not finished under 500 in conference play since the 2018-19 season. Ace Menace, no. He had a layup and hesitated.
That's how you beat Houston.
And McCullough throws it away.
Go back in Cryer, and they got exactly what they wanted.
Great look as they find Smith cutting to the...
Bring it, but they, as we've said, are much better when he and Cryer are tandeming it.
And a foul on Shead. That will send Foose
downhill. Oh man, one tick wetter and he had an easy shot.
Nice look, Walton, but he's blocked by Francis.
Good bounce pass underneath, up and under, and what a move for Caden Gums. Was looking for a second lamp in the last 2 minutes, but the entry pass from Chad Nix was, or I say Chris Nix was.
So you got to stay spaced and you got to move it.
Up top, soaring in. Whoa, KG.
Turnovers that led to that 8-0 run, and that changed the game. It changed the tempo. It changed the attitude of Houston on the defensive end.
Another offensive foul. Shead. Lovering through contact, finally dropped.
31 in their loss to UNLV on Saturday afternoon from distance. Down the lane, passed out nowhere. That's turnover number 4. That's got to be driving Donnie Jones crazy.
12 la escuadra de los Red Raiders, 13 de diferencia. Toussaint buscaba abrir espacio, pero Shead le cierra la oportunidad, dio la acción de reloj de disparo.
7 of the last 9 is happening after this one's all said and done. Uzan. Nice right hand from Milos Uzan.
Shot clock winding down. Jones got to get it off. Hoist it up. And then flying in. Smith. Smith at the basket, had it blocked. Knocked away. Sharp has it.
Big 12.
Well, you and I will be on Monday in Austin to watch these Cougars. If you were on an old school television, you'd be adjusting the color, right? With the lavender and the red and the black. It's like an assault on the senses.
I love the lavender. It goes back.
And of course, the first year in the Big 12 for both Houston and BYU. Dallin Hall all the way to the basket. First points for Hall.
Against Houston, the ball moved. It never stuck.
8 assists on 12 made buckets for BYU. Deep three off the inbound and way off from Jackson Robinson.
These guards are big time for Houston. You need an answer, tells the crowd at ease.
Jackson Robinson missing the 3, but Chase
opportunities. The Knights had 12 against Texas. Allen, clean look at a 3. Both teams want to do the same thing.
It's a game of the best conference in college basketball.
Yeah. Gotten better every year. Passed up a shot right there.
Sellers tries to drop it home, can't do it. Physical once again.
Basketball. And all is certainly not lost for these Cougars, who have lost 2 straight games for the first time in 2 years, because their 2 losses come on the road. Walton from his backside. 3 on the shot clock. Pop's going to have to get it up. And that's a shot clock violation.
22 fouls called in the game, if my math is right.
Taylor buries one. And
Washington sitting down. You still got Garcia and Coleman, though, on that offensive glass.
Taylor.
Inside, always diving to the front of the rim. 9 minutes remaining. Adams out left side, a deep 3 front rim miss for Colte Young.
Does that surprise you that the leading scorer, a perimeter player, has yet to attempt a shot?
Not against Houston.
I agree.
Here he is, missing a deep 2.
Into Santos, and now Holmes. Not much time here for Bennett. 3 seconds to shoot. Half to hoist. Missed it. On the other end.
I mean, when Houston has a double-digit lead, it feels like twice as much, right? Because of the way they play. How hard they can.
Cougars on a 14-2 run. Utah desperate for a bucket. And instead they turn it over. Here's Shead. Lost it. Intercepted.
See if we can get Madsen for 3. There he is.
Hits it again. Gabe Madsen. Madsen looking for his 9th.
Good job of stretching the trap.
Tejada right into Shead. His first bucket of the night.
And back-to-back basket.
And there is Emmanuel Sharp going to the floor. And I think no rule is perfect.
Jones gets inside. He's got deep position and now kicks it out to Keyshawn Gilbert. Got to shoot something. Shot clock violation. It'll be huge.
Good tap by Roberts, but he lost it to Avery Anderson, one of the quickest players in the Big 12. Oh, what a recovery. Shead with the block.
So they got away with that. Push shot, no. Rebound controlled. Asmus has got it. Asmus rejected by Shead. Woo. Nothing for free. You could feel this building towards the end of the first half. Weaver denied. Shead again and again every play.
And 7 of them, especially on the defensive intensity. This is an impressive conference.
Sellers floater denied. Francis tries to scramble for the rebound.
These are two elite defensive teams.
Lipsy.
Good dig. That's a great block. He had 4 blocks on.
Now 5 to shoot.
Nice pass.
Jones blocked again by Shead. And here he is again on the breakaway.
Ramon Walker, I believe, plays as hard, maybe as anybody I've ever seen. I mean, he is constantly on the floor. Block shot by Jamal Shead in the corner. Cook came from the weak side.
Slazinski. There was contact there, no whistle.
He's lucky to not gotten a flop on that one.
Was able to get out of his cast. He's wearing a brace now, and in 2 weeks will be reevaluated. Fresa, an air ball.
I think Jamal Shead blocked that. Another
section right behind us is chanting, "We want Elvin." Ryan Elvin, the walk-on, who is also a team captain as a senior. Barricon, yes. Shead on the perimeter.
Put this on tape for Big 12 opponents. They can't be looking forward to this
no,
at all.
Absolutely not. Good on the ball defense.
Shot clock at 1. There's a block shot. That's going to be a shot clock violation, and you can credit Jamal Shead for that swipe. Roberts, where he is on his health. Texas State with possession. Attacking the lane and a deflection. My goodness. Shead then throws an error.
Carter's 3 wouldn't go. Aggies with the rebound. Huge rebound for Washington. Garcia, shot clock winding down. How about Shead? Wow.
Kick out. And Meeks with the rebound. Swain gave it too late. Altered, but it's out of bounds. Last touch by.
Lovering through contact, finally draws the foul. Jamal Shead trying to say.
Sharp, Francis, and LJ Cryer. And there's a rejection from Jamal Shead.
Boy, I thought that Javier Francis was going to get that one.
Crossover Jones. Out of bounds and off the leg of Curtis Jones. It'll be Houston basketball. The turnover on
Nelson working on Wilson. Good dig by Juwan Roberts. Turned it over. And here's Jamal Shead in the player of the year. Has his first 2.
The is as good as it gets. And Jamal's, to her point, to Chris's point, Jamal's parents are 2 great people.
There's Wilson on the week out. An easy 2. No, it falls off. The basketball leprechauns.
Have you ever seen one of those rebounding bubbles that coaches put up? They're torture devices. Seems like there's one on each rim today.
The top 4 seeds all advancing with double byes. Houston looking to join Texas Tech in the semifinals. There's another TCU turnover.
Again, they move. It's going to be
be a tough play for Ernest Uday to complete.
Early on in the year was in the starting lineup. Adams inside, lost the handle. Here's Shead. Shead bursting up ahead, shot blocked.
They do not have a lot of quality depth.
Feed inside, the Cougars collapse on Dickinson, and it's a turnover.
Has 12 for the visiting Cougars. For UCF, it's Walker with 13 leading the way. Well, just threw that away that time. Poor pass by Langford.
McCollum goes down, no whistle. Here's Cryer again. Short. And the Sooners want to push. Away. Sloppy pass picked off in the middle.
Flagrant one that Bandego was hit with, and Newman got trapped in the corner and just turned it over. Another steal for Houston, who averages about 10. He exaggerated it too. He went all the way down to knee level. He rubbed it in. And turnover. Reynolds had it squared away. Here's Shead. Bandego working on Roberts. And get the shot off, and he turns it over. Shead. But Bandego trying to block it in. Put a little distance between themselves and Cincinnati for a while. Got Ray Duncan. I wonder what he thought of the route concepts. And Houston is going.
20.3 left. Inbound pass, taken away by Shead. Sharp comes out of the fray. Final seconds.
I always felt against pressure teams, you attack the rim. They knock it out of bounds, great. Go to the rim now. Can't do it.
Shead takes it away, and now Sharp. Lipsy being harassed. The Tugler pops out. Shead takes it away. Pick for the rebound is Trey King. Gilbert lost the handle, and now it's Walker with it. He has it knocked away.
He just has his fingerprints all over the game. Asmus, another good look here. Knocked away from Mitchell. Break opportunity for Shead. Leave it. Cryer. Got it. From third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. All coming up on AT&T at the half.
Look at this deflection again.
Shead will take it in for the jam.
Be a little change in the lineup because they've taken him out of the game totally. Nice little dribble handoff, and look at the help side D.
Extrunder. He tried to dump it inside. Mitchell couldn't catch it. Jumper doesn't go.
And they have bought in.
His mom also played professionally in Israel. Knock away. Steal. Here comes Houston. Shead, leave it for Cryer. Cryer. Cunningham. 10 to shoot.
So they are all over with the hand.
Look at that. Just extraordinary. Two bodies go down. And two guys that are getting after it. Weaver. Knock away by Shedrick. And then they give it right back. Knocked away from Hunter. Sharp. Shoot it. Misses on the three.
Here's Skillings, volume shooter off the bench for the Bearcats.
Tough pass, tough pass. Too much help.
They call it loading. They load 5 to the basketball.
Nearly picked off, and Shead is down. It looks like he might have hit the back of his head. Again, the high hedge and the recovery by Tugler. And Garrison turns it over. Shead in transition. And he'll...
Being a little facetious there, but the point is there's a lot of parity.
And you see,
can't do this, can't do this.
Cryer back on the floor after. Coming up on 2.5 to go in the first half. A half dominated by the number 5 Houston Cougars. And that domination continues. Jamal Shead got blocked.
Jumper short. Hunter. intercepts it. Carter and Sharp draped on him. Eventually, Shead comes away with it. Sharp saw that seam and burst right at it and then used the basket to protect him. And then Shead steps in the passing lane, gets it back from Pryor. It's all Houston.
That's the ceiling for this Houston team. Outside of Jamal Shead and LJ Pryor, who's that third guy?
And Spencer Johnson throws it away. Here comes Houston.
Ball today. Well, he and Coach Sampson want to under-promise and over-deliver.
Overestimating his teammate right there was Johnson. Cougs on the run in transition.
Going for anything, no separation, block shot. Got to get a quick lob.
Can't beat the shot clock, we go the other way. Shead ahead for Tugler.
Loving everything I see on both sides of the ball. Right now, UCF has not cracked the code. Good drive in the middle.
Here comes Shead. Pistons always pumping. Finds Cryer. We're watching, by the way, Javier Francis really develop into a solid college basketball player before our eyes. He has really got confidence. Speaking of confidence, Cryer off of the field.
Caslin told us that's going to be the key to the game tonight. Can they keep the Cougars off the offensive glass? Here's a steal. And Shead at the end. Houston run gives them their largest lead of the night. And they can add to it. Pryor, transition three. Yes, sir!
Pibi. De nuevo. O'Bannon. El pase rebotado termina perdiéndola en el rompimiento.
Good footwork, almost traveled, but he didn't.
Picked off by Shead. He has more steals than turnovers this season. 2 minutes to go. Gilbert, 10 and white with the ball. And Iowa State turns it over.
I mean, this is starting to have the look of some of Houston's non-conference games in November and December.
Thinking the same thing.
Shead the steal. And Jamal Shead rolls it in.
Formerly the top man of the Philadelphia 76ers. Spinoso throws an errant pass. It's a turnover.
By Damian Dunn.
Spinoso. Triple team right side for Slackard. He can't get any room. Another turnover. And that's how you stop the #1 scorers in the league for the Ivy League.
Watch him inbounding and coming off a screen.
Lob out to midcourt. Dangerous pass. Saved at midcourt, but throws it right in the hands of Jamal Shead. On the trail. And Stan Brown with a couple of threes to open up the scoring for Penn. They've not done much of it here at all in this first half of play. Cam Thrower, double team, steal! That's picked up. Shead lays it in for two. Some shots would go down and some free throws we made. 8-point lead now for the Cougars. Another steal. Can Shead finish? He sure can. Goes. Pass inside, stolen. Takeaway for Texas State coming up with it is Horn, and then turns it right back over to the Cougars. 3-on-2 break. Alley.
Loose ball, knocked away. And the Aggies come up with it. Oh, look at Shead. The save gets it to Dunn. Back to Cryer. And a foul.
It's 44-35 Houston. 3.5 gone by here in the second half. Adams with a bad pass. It's stolen. 3-on-2 break. On the finish, right side.
Except Power 5, and boy, that's going to change. Thrilled to have Willie Fritz here.
Shead knocks it away from Evie. Sharp attacks again. Tugler.
I mean, Rice continues to struggle getting the ball past the free throw line.
On cue, a steal for Jamal Shead. Dunn fakes the three.
Did at Western Kentucky. McKnight on the drive, had it poked away by Shead. Right into the defense. The redshirt sophomore from Tampa, Florida. And a pick. by Shead. Leads to an open.
As he took a side hop to square his lower body up before he put that shot up. And
Tugler knocks it to Shead for two.
A young coach like Travis, and well, that is an impressive coaching tree.
And Stu Morrill, he's been as a steal here for Shead. We'll get back to that in a moment as Shead pushes in the front court, but Stu Morrill and his
50% in this game.
O'Kee, Moody, stolen by Shead. 3 more steals for Jamal Shead today.
Year of eligibility. He's got a COVID year. He could very well end up with the all-time assist record. And I tell you what, I would absolutely be thrilled to see him.
See how he gets bumped off his path? He wants to drive it down the lane line, but Houston's really physical.
Shead, the steal, and the lay-in. Here's Nate Santos. If Dayton is going to come back, it's going to be through Santos. Great hustle by Shead. Stays with it.
Are you kidding me? If you're a young player.
Can't connect. Shead wins it back. His motor does not stop. The heartbeat of this Houston.
Pass against this defense.
Passing out of the double team. Turnover. Shead has it. Arsenault a 3. Cougars on a 14-2 run. Utah desperate for a bucket. And instead they turn it over. Here's Shead. Lost the handle. Regathers. Off the mark. Thompson takes it the other way. Stolen away. Jamal Shead.
Look at Shead's quick hands, and look how fast they get it up. Change the ball screen coverage in the middle of the floor.
Ripped away. Guess who? Jamal Shead. Up ahead. Tugler missed.
Shooting the ball, and that's not like L.J. Crowder.
Swenson, the point guard. There's 3 possessions and nearly 3 turnovers. Swenson clears. No look pass, and we've got a stoppage in play. 31 in their loss to UNLV on Saturday afternoon from distance. Down the lane, passed out nowhere. That's turnover number 4. That's got to be driving Donnie Jones crazy. Stetson very patient here early on. That's another turnover. That's going to be another problem today. 2-on-1 break. Cougars take advantage. 10-point lead for the Houston Cougars. Oglesby averages 11 points a game, and he'll turn it over again. This time it's a 3-on-1 with a whistle and a foul at midcourt.
Jamal Shead with this.
On the baseline by Dunn. Another deflection. This one's a steal. And grabbing the basketball is Shead as he's on the ground.
Watch this transition here.
Terrence Arsenault with a great block. Now watch Jamal Shead. He catches the ball. Look at his eyes looking up in just a pinpoint length of the court chest. You got to have both feet across the line when you catch that ball. You cannot be stepping across the line.
Good help side defense from Jamal Shead. Emmanuel Sharp lost it.
He's not out of breath. He looks like he's just as fresh as can be.
Last touch by ULM off the foot of Mekhi Willis, the junior. A dunk there for Javier Francis. Shead knocked it away. It's Jawan Roberts.
Cougars are blowing open what was already a big lead on a 16-1 run. Make that 18-1 run. Yeah, the 4th 3-point field goal for L.J. Cryer.
5 assists now for Jamal Shead. Sharp with the putback. And Jawan Roberts, alley-oop there. Sharp feeds Francis. And there's a steal in the backcourt for Jamal Shead, who rises for the flush.
I'll tell you.
Esperando a encontrar a alguien, pero la periferia está siendo cedida. Nada va a ser violación. Cuidado el equipo de los Red Raiders, pero sí se puede acercar a un punto. Van por el enceste, pese al esfuerzo dentro. La juventud, no, mi querido Alex, ahorita no le duele, pero ¿qué tal al rato? Bien, lo hace brincar. Va por el de 3.
Nelson, another two. That's back-to-back buckets.
That is as good as it gets. And Jamal's, to her point, to Chris's point, Jamal's parents are two great people.
There's Wilson on the week out, and he is what's best for the league.
I also think there's something about winning the league's regular season and the tournament in the same year.
There, stretch that hook out to about 7 feet. Hardly even put his right hand on the basketball. The ninth adjustment has to be is make him use the right hand.
Another one comes off.
Goes up pretty good right there on that slam, huh?
I think so. Johnson measuring things now. Oh, had this one swatted away. Great defensive play.
The ankles.
Got to get it up. Darther did, but off the back iron and in his right hand. But he's still out there balling. 7 to shoot. Darther short on the 2. Moore has himself a...
Coaches has hit a couple from distance. There is James. Turnaround fadeaway. And
Jimmy, when Houston scores like this, boy, they are tough to beat. They've hit 4 straight shots, and they have locked in defensively at this end. Ray J. Dennis is going to be a goaltender.
In the conference squaring off right here, number 6 and number 2.
Baylor's going to get a piece of that Marriott Center, 19,000 tomorrow night.
Lipsy inside, scoop wouldn't go. Texas Tech, Momcilovic hangs and hits, and he'll go to the line. Milan Momcilovic finally gets into this point advantage. Cougars on top. And Momcilovic with the...
And Asmus has been held to 3. And a lot on the perimeter here. Trying to attack. No, tip. That won't go. You could feel this building towards the end of the first half. Weaver denied. Shead again.
And a traveling violation called on the freshman Daly. That's... And an offensive foul called on Keon Williams. It's a scary thought for the rest of the Big 12, who's welcoming in the likes of Arizona and Arizona State and Colorado.
Game, the average is 12, so they need him to be better. And there's Cunningham off the glass and good. Inside, nice. Up and under, Carter with 2 more.
Good. Texas Tech, he was so good in that game.
Reigning Big 12 Player of the Week. Dallin Hall gets the flyby. Had a good look, and the back tap.
And 7 of them, especially on the defensive intensity. This is an impressive conference. Sellers, floater, denied.
Al grado que ya prácticamente están empatados.
Anderson se acomoda desde el ala, intenta el triple, triplazo. Triplazo, 5-8. Afuera con Bibi. Otra vez con Dennison. Anderson penetra con una mano la flotadora.
No, he's not a shooter, Watson, but don't pass up good shots. These are 2 elite defensive teams.
Lipsy.
Good dig. That's a
Shead.
great block.
10 to shoot for Iowa State. Gilbert goes inside to the freshman. Spins and hits. A near impossible.
A pretty small West Virginia team. That was even with Jesse Edwards in the lineup. Farrakhan off the window for West Virginia's first points. Josh Island.
Carter gets into the paint, has it rejected. And then Shead able to save it. Garcia, shot clock winding down. How about Shead. Wow.
Gone by. Dribble drive down the lane. This is a shot attempt for Evans, and it's going to go up and in, and we've got ourselves a Jackson.
I thought he was down in the 60s the way he was talking about it.
At 90% is the goal for Sharp. Evie missed it. Roberts clears the rebound.
Did at Western Kentucky. McKnight on the drive, had it poked away by Shead. Namiksha with three. Claude. Oh, 3 rebounds and a pair of assists. 3-point game, 4:30 to go. McKnight playing with those 4 fouls. Great defense.
Always cheap. Switch up into it.
McKnight takes it to the rack, lays it in with the left hand, and the final timeout taken by
away. There's a hedge.
Tugler. Year in and year out.
Well, when you have certain non-negotiables about your culture and what you expect, as Javon Bennett finally scores.
Has come off the bench and been a bright spot offensively. Deep three, and it goes. Gabe Madsen. Balloon this lead to 9.
You got to get in the gap and kick. There's a great short roll by Thompson off that ball screen.
Towson
has 10-point lead for the Houston Cougars. Oglesby averages 11 points a game, and he'll turn it over again. This time it's a 3-on-1 with a whistle and a foul at midcourt.
Over to Deese. Back to Paul on the baseline. Tough 2-point jumper. Over the arm over Jamal.
Especially when you know somebody's over the table to check in for you, right?
Exactly. 6:45 remaining. On the baseline, shot attempt.
No. Into the game, Nika takes a 3, left it short. Offensive rebound. Gallion attacks and finishes off the window after taking contact. Hector Grant most of that year. Good ball fake and finish there for Bradley Haskell.
I don't know where the cutoff is, but I'm pretty sure it's way before you get to 28.
Contested inside, no look from Amari.
Have 10 practices before the season starts, which is invaluable. Then you can go compete. But then also the experience. I mean, of getting to go to Australia and experience.
Crossover Jones. Out of bounds and off the leg of Curtis Jones. It'll be Houston basketball. Lipsy, clock winding down, picks up the dribble. Gilbert sees the clock. Got to do something. Fires. And that will not.
De donde salen los últimos 2 invitados formales a los 64 que buscan el título en el gran baile. Va a ser violación eso. Por algo le llama.
This is a connected team, and they have bought into everything that their 68-year-old head coach has put in front of them. Man, tough 2 from Jameer Nelson.
A minute performance against UCF, and he was scoreless in that one. Harris inside, off the window and in. And they need to.
Shead and Cryer from Cryer's days at Baylor. Once rivals, now so excited to be on the same team. Allen left it short. It'll be tapped out for the night. Holding his hand and favoring it throughout, but they have fought through it. Here's Allen, rather Darius Johnson.
On him would be big early in this second half.
Damian Dunn, number 11 for Houston, starting in place of Roberts. And there's Francis with a block. McCollum goes down, no whistle.
On the table, Jimmy, there may not be a better player in the sport than Jamal Shead. Dennis, again, that resourcefulness that he has, couldn't finish.
For the rebound is Trey King. Gilbert lost the handle, And now it's Walker with it. In college basketball, they haven't gone away.
Yep.
Gilbert gets to the basket, scoops it home.
Smith gives it up for Hunter. Got to attack the rim. Using the screen, Hunter attacks, and Francis gets a piece. Got to find and make a good.
Thomas nowhere to go. And Tugler clears. Oh, Day-Day going into his bag. Oh, and he missed the layup.
You're going to see heavy pressure, especially in pick and roll with lots of traps.
Here's Wright, a 2,000-point scorer in his cup.
Being a little facetious there, but the point is there's a lot of parity.
And you see,
can't do this, can't do this.
And some stingy defense from K-State. That's the area that Jerome Chang told us where they've really improved. Carter and Sharp. Got to get it going here. Way downtown.
Loving everything I see on both sides of the ball. Right now, UCF has not cracked the code. Good drive in the middle. Here comes Shead. UCF, they've been probing. They just really haven't been able to get a lot of good looks from the field. Speaking of which, they are one of their last 11. Johnson can't change that.
Houston run gives them their largest lead of the night. And they can add to it. Pryor, transition. Game clock. Lipsy will wind it down. Behezi off the window. Lipsy blocked, but a foul is called, and Taman Lipsy. This is as close as the Cougars have been since the opening moments of this game. Gilbert. A foul, and Gilbert goes. 2 minutes to go. Gilbert, 10 and white with the ball. And Iowa State turns it over.
Put this on tape for Big 12 opponents. They can't be looking forward to this
No,
at all.
absolutely not. Good on the ball defense.
Shot clock at 1. There's a block shot. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Roberts, where he is on his health. Texas State with possession. Attack in the lane and a deflection. My goodness.
9 turnovers for the Cougars. That's what they average per game.
Mid-range right side. There's your first field goal of the second half of the Bobcats. It comes in the hand.
The Aggies have, especially on the offensive end. 45% of their misses, the Aggies run down.
Taylor inside off the glass and good. And A&M. Clock winding down. Taylor off balance and it'll go.
Yeah, we know what the hand wave is. Houston probably picked it up as well.
Left hand wouldn't go. And that one pulled down by Pryor. Now Shead.
High on their offense.
Taylor inside, and it bounces out. But he'll go to the line.
Six guy in out of high school to the transfer portal. They dig deep into how a kid's wired. And if they don't love ball, and they're selfless, and they're not rugged and tough.
50-32, under 16 and a half to go. Taylor drives to the bucket, got it rejected, gets it back, flips it up,
if nothing else.
Taylor puts it up, puts it in!
Top to O'Neal. Left side to Adams, looking for separation against Shead. He can't get it. And we have an offensive foul called.
Except Power 5, and boy, that's going to change. Thrilled to have Willie Fritz here.
Shead knocks it away from Evie. Sharp attacks again.
Houston won't feel their way through the game to see how you're playing, what pace, what you're running. They play at their own pace, and you have to catch up with them.
Man game, strong side, and you're trying to figure out how Utah's going to guard ball screen action early in the game. Then you make adjustments offensively.
So after defense has dominated most of this first half, these teams starting to trade punches on the offensive end. Sampson has become a great leader, a motivator, and he leads by example. Rejection at the rim, Jawan Roberts. Great is a big reason why this Houston team has gelled quickly. Such a leader. Kelvin Sampson said it's like having a coach on the floor.
Just getting started here in Kansas City as Gilbert finds Momcilovic. And a rebound for Trey King.
Houston.
Momcilovic looking for some help. Gets it to Jones, who fires. Got it! Jones gets inside. He's got deep position and now kicks it out to Keyshawn Gilbert. Got to shoot something. Shot clock violation.
En movimiento los Red Raiders. Hussein. Buen giro ahí, Chase McMillian. Hussein de 3. Muy descuidado de él, Cryer. Muy lejos de poder hacer la canasta. Ahora el balón para Chase McMillian. Pop Isaacs se queda corto en el disparo de 3 y prefiere optar por la velocidad. Vamos a ver si puede hacer jugada Lamar Washington. Le cierran muy bien el espacio. Otra vez buscando de 3 y excelente. En total 12 de 27.
Sí, han estado muy sólidos y han trabajado muy bien.
Those open threes are what you have to hit today if you're TCU. Eman for 3. He went down, no good. The rebound. Frenetic pace to start in the first 3 minutes. Miller. I mean, again, just goes to show what a leader he is. First shot of the game for Jamal Shead. Well, that missed layup, one of the very few things that's gone wrong so far for Houston. Jameer Nelson Jr. off the mark. Offensive rebound, Miller. Back to Nelson.
Evers swings at McDowell.
Jawan Roberts at 6'7", showing UCF a little zone.
Johnson puts it up, looking for a roll that time, not going to get it.
Here's Ortega Owe. They'd love to get some offense from him. Time running out on the shot clock, a forced 3, and Cedric laughed. Right now, there's no one hotter than the Houston Cougars, but health has become an issue. Suarez for 3.
That's when that offensive board on the backside is going to happen.
That's the Bearcats starting 5 for Wes Miller that you see. John Newman the 3rd. Erstwhile Clemson player. Rebound. See a little bit more of Thomas and James, the son of Edgerrin James, playing together. They've played some and struggles in the best of situations. It's a little bit of a danger time right now. The Bearcats can't let this lead get too big. They also need Skillings to get going. He couldn't find
the first half. Nice rebound. And none since. Dennis. Oh, there's the glass work.
Want to commit a second foul, and Sharp got an uncontested, somewhat uncontested shot.
Here's Lockett. He's been struggling from the field lately. Lukosius. Top of the key. Deep 3.
Too far.
Yeah.
Yep. And the rebounds in this league. And when you look at who's coming in, Arizona, Colorado, etc., only getting better.
Lukosius, air ball for 3.
They've taken tough shots in the last 3.
5 on the shot clock. Garrison's going to have to hustle. Williams puts it up for 3. It's off the mark, and it's 1. Here's Javon Small. He's been the best player for Mike Boynton this season. And there's a big 3 for the Cowboys to... Here's Wright. And that's his specialty. And dominated by the 5th-ranked Cougars. 5 on the shot clock. John Michael Wright short on the three.
Kansas has 4 playmakers out there. All can pass it.
McCullough hoists. Murphy back to Adams. And Harris buries the three. Shead point blank. And it hit the back of the iron.
Got to use the backboard. Foul.
Murphy.
Here comes a double.
Kick to the corner. And they find Murphy. He's just getting started here. John Shambi, Fran Fraschilla, and Chris Budden. Horton wide open. And flying in for the rebound. To the corner, Ace-Smith. Yeah, the rebound is Tyrese Hunter with Sharp on him. Now they find Mitchell to the corner, Cunningham. Side of the backboard. And obviously Cryer from nearby Katy, nearby in Houston, transferring from Baylor to Houston, and that's a huge three.
And I'm going to throw in Jimmy Connors as well. Great tennis player. That's a foul.
Oh. Did not get called. Perry knocks the better it is for BYU.
Yeah, I think Houston's done a nice job, not just getting back, but fanning out. You cannot, when you get back in transition, man.
Jackson Robinson penetrates. Noah Waterman. Free.
Tested. Both teams are contesting. Both coaches are more alike than they are disciplined. They're all about playing the right way. He's been lethal for that three-point shot last 10 games.
Coming up on 1 minute to go in the first half. Walton again for three. Isaacs, tough three.
Dissecting this Texas Tech defense, not easy to do.
Y lo más importante es que pone el partido a 2 posesiones, básicamente.
¡Triplazo desde la esquina!
Follow, no good. But a fresh 20 for the Clones. Momcilovic.
And it's late in the shot clock. Back to Slazinski. Farrakhan just before the buzzer. Again, halfway.
Ramon Walker, I believe, plays as hard, maybe as anybody I've ever seen. I mean, he is constantly on the floor. Blocked shot by Jamal.
He's able to get out of his cast. He's wearing a brace now, and in 2 weeks will be reevaluated. Presa, an air ball. I think he's 5th on that list. Battle? No. And Wilson drops it home. He is a threat from
double team, then throws it out right side with shot clock at 7. Lengthy cross court pass, baseline 3 coming up. That is on the way and good for Dante Horn, who's more double team. The ball's on the floor. To Turner, baseline right, 3 ball coming, front wrist for Mason.
Offense, so Houston just continues to turn up the heat and really chase hard when Taylor comes off of it.
Bam. Corner 3 for Wade Taylor.
States.
Ooh, that's a moving screen by Zeke Cook. Holy cow.
Baseline left, 3-pointer off the hands of Colty Young, who continues to
from downtown after starting 4 for 5 at the beginning of the game. Oliveri. It's a really good look. Good.
If you're going to beat the Grizzlies, you've got to take Moody out of the game. Right now, L.J. Cryer has that assignment.
A long 3 rebounded by thrown into Sawyer, who finds Moody. Extra pass, open 3, halfway down, but a miss from Brandon Whitney.
14 points now to lead all scorers. Houston has ballooned this lead to 15.
Carlson slipped out of that. He loves to pop, and he was open.
Air ball. Houston is
just 6 foreign players, 2 from Belgium, 1 from Japan, Dominican Republic, and 1 also from France and Australia. 6 international players.
Oglesby. Swenson brings it across midcourt for the Hatters. Deep 3 left corner around the rim and out off the hands.
2 to 3 shooters in America. I anticipate L.J. Cryer is going to have a huge game here this afternoon.
Corpus looking for a 3-ball.
Terrence doing a great job fronting the post inside. Nika calling for the ball. Arsenault doing a great job.
Another shot clock.
Lots of coaches have gone away from exhibition games in exchange for scrimmages. They have, they say they're secret. I don't know how secret they are, but Cougars scrimmaged Ole Miss.